press the Enter key to start.
Yeah, what I was asking you there, Kane, is does quality seem all right? I haven't got that one myself, so I was kind of wondering if it was decent.
I'm gonna get some launch video here.
Hey, Sillin's already in with the watch streak. What's up, bro? Yeah, quality good? Yeah, excellent. Okay. You guys want to do some lobbies? I'm always down to do some clubs if not, so it's all good. But if you guys are ready to lobby, we should lobby. All right, Sillin's down. Okay, I am gonna create a lobby. No hurries, no worries. We'll just sit here and chit-chat and look at videos for a minute. But I'm opening it up, so if anybody wants to join right now, jump on in. Oh man, 10 days until, actually less than that, 7 days until the autocross season starts next weekend. Next weekend. Driver skills clinic on Saturday and autocross #1 on Sunday. It'll be in this location too that's on the video. Let's do moderate degradation. Going in for my, oh yeah, just to catch some of you up that don't know, I got a new job. I'm working as a mechanic for the Postal Service. I am just finished passing all their background checks. I got my interview and all that stuff, got my job offer. But on Monday, I gotta go in and get my fingerprints taken because it's serious business working for the Postal Service. They want to make sure you don't rip people off. Oh yeah, right on, Hewis. Yeah, dude, I was doing the same thing, man. I got my Steam controller set up in my bed so I could just sit there and play some casual games without having to move around. Yeah, not a blood test, thank goodness. I mean, they could do a blood test too. I assume that they'll do some kind of drug test. They haven't said anything about it, but I haven't participated or taken in any cannabis since my surgery in August. I just never picked it back up again after surgery. So I'm good there. If they decide they want to do that, I don't care. Yeah, not even once. It's not that I'm against it. It just, I don't know, man. It doesn't hit me the same way it used to. And honestly, I'm bummed about that. I'm bummed about that because it used to be a big part of, coming and gaming and racing with you guys, and got my vape stick, got my sativa and stuff. But yeah, it just it doesn't feel the same way, you know. Maybe I'll feel differently about it in a couple of years. Who knows? Who knows? But for right now, it doesn't seem to be my vibe. And I don't do stuff just to do stuff, Oh, you on Discord? Okay, give me a second. Estonia. Let's start with something easy.
Hello.
Yo.
Good morning.
Morning, dude. How's it going?
Good. My wife took the baby to the gym this morning, so I was like, all right, I'm going to play some games this morning.
Sweet. Got some time? Hell yeah. You got the baby lifting weights already? Get him started early.
Yeah, usually she sits there on her tablet, and I'm going like, if she's going to be sitting there on her tablet, she could do that here or there, and I can do stuff in the meantime, so.
Yeah. Yep, that works. I'm just throwing some random stuff in, so if you got requests, let me know.
No. I just want to get in and play.
Cool. Just throwing some of the usuals together.
I am so fucking hyped for this Arc Dynamics unit.
Dude, that looks so sick. There's a picture of it in the Discord the guys can check out, right? Yeah, over in
Yeah,
like
it's under
rigs.
it was under the driving hardware, I think.
Yeah, driving hardware.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a link in directly into that section in the Discord in chat if you guys want to go look at it, so you can see what we're talking about.
So the Arc Dynamics unit uses 21-bit encoders on basically hoverboard motors.
Awesome.
They
Now,
also decided to use that same thing to make a wheelbase.
for the
using
folks
FFP.
at home, what does 21-bit mean?
So most motion systems that you'll find that are actuator based right now are a 14-bit system, which means it can measure around 16,000 different positions for one spin of the rotor. Okay? So
Right.
the motor takes one spin, 16,000 different positions. With the Arc Dynamics, it's 21-bit, which means it's over 2 million positions.
That's
It's
a big
exponential.
difference with just a few bits, isn't it?
It's exponential.
Yeah. Massive.
It's like measuring things in degrees versus radians. Like, it's a huge difference.
So what's the feeling difference then?
It's that it's able to give you accurate positions much more quickly and give you much finer detail because it can measure that movement in that amount of space.
Awesome.
So tiny vibrations can be replicated down to the tiniest hertz.
So it's more fluidic instead of choppy like the old school stuff, right?
Yeah, it is as fluid as possible. There's no micro stepping or cogging of any kind. It's just pure signal replayed live. And because the way that it works also is with those motors, it uses actually like a pneumatic assist to help because the motors themselves aren't that strong. But basically you're floating on a bubble of air. And when you drop, all it's doing is just letting go. There's no mechanical spinning or things like that you're attached to really, other than the motors themselves moving. Unlike with an actuator rig, it's attached to a ball screw. So when you fall, you are literally falling.
So and therefore it's not less than regular gravity rate because it's just actual gravity. So
It's actual gravity.
so when you go off a jump and you land, it feels natural, right?
It feels insane.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to see that in action.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I should turn on the camera here.
So even Cubic Systems, if I remember reading their spec sheet right, has a 10 millisecond latency per refresh. They were running like 1.4 millisecond and below.
1.4 milliseconds. Okay.
Yeah.
For reference, guys, I know this as a guitar player. If you've got a guitar cable that's less than 10 milliseconds, it's an amazing guitar cable. So think about that. You pluck the string and it comes out the speaker, what we perceive as immediately at 10 milliseconds. And what was that? 1.3?
1.4.
1.4 milliseconds? Yeah, imperceivable lag.
And see, that's actually one of the problems that they've run into is because if you try to do VR with it, the latency in VR is so high that you end up getting sick.
Oh, yeah, because the latency in the VR is mismatched.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So that's some of the stuff that we're going to have to try to figure out while we're doing this. Like, if there's some kind of feed forward or something, like, they're doing really cool stuff. So
that new Steam frame looks pretty damn good as far as latency, but do you have any idea what it is on those?
No, I hadn't actually really gotten deep into the Steam frame because I was waiting for it to come out first. I don't ever trust anything that's on paper until it's actually measured by independents.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was just being hopeful that maybe that would be a matching solution, or at least better than we have.
Well, so the Steam frame at this point is like quote unquote already out of date. It's not going to be an end game headset for anybody, but it's going to be a good contender for an all-rounder. Like, it's not going to necessarily cost the bank, but you know it'll work with everything because Valve made it, and that's the standard.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I like Valve, because they do try to just kind of meet the market where it stands instead of trying to be the cheapest, but they're also not trying to be the most expensive. You know, it seems like a good value at the projected $800 based on the tech that I've seen on it. I'm interested.
And they're going to innovate. We know, that's the thing. We know that there's stuff that's going to be inside of it that's going to be innovative that we don't know what it is yet. But it helps set the standard for new generations. Everything that Valve creates is always
yeah, that's why I like them, dude. Valve's great. Steam's great. They've done a great job, you know. And
I gave it.
I mean, they're it's like they care. It's like they're gamers and they care, you know. Or at least a good portion of them. Valve in particular.
Well, Gabe Newell has made more money than he'll ever need to make in his lifetime, and he knows that. But he gets to live and do his passions, and like he just said, you know what, I'm gonna be a good guy while I do that.
Yeah, why not? I mean, how rich do you gotta be, right? Like, you might as well just have fun. Like, if I ever got really, really rich, you guys already know my story. I'm gonna buy Oregon Raceway Park and fly you guys out every summer for a big fucking racing festival, you know?
Get like a bunch of Crown Vics or something.
Yeah, totally. Just have a spec race, exactly, and just have all these cars ready, and we'll just fucking go for it. Ons, Melee, what's up, guys? Lobby's open, brother. Jump in.
I need to get chat going. I always forget.
Oh yeah, I didn't do the thing too. We'll do it after the next stage.
Yeah, it said that wheel speed to 100. I never would have thought that it would have felt this good.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah, it's great. I've been doing fucking awesome. Like, I was in, like, it was me, Freitas, and Stoneboy, and, like, we were topping the charts, dude. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's working, bro. I'm like, I finally feel like my wheel is keeping up with the game, you know?
Oh, no.
Like, when I release it so it can self-steer, like when I made a mistake and I needed to neutralize, it neutralizes as fast as my real car at the autocross, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be good. Because I used to have to compensate for it, and now I'm actually having to unlearn bad habits of compensating for a slow wheel.
That sounds like somebody should start with a DD if you're starting new in the market.
You know what? Based on that, you're absolutely right. You just have to be able to set it up with something where they can just, you know, turn it on and go for it. Like, it's got to be simple, but dude, even the DD, it starts timing. You're right on that. Yeah, Hewis, oh, Hewis got an ad. But yeah, I'm in Oregon.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but like, unless you're really willing to drop at least like $400 or $500 into this hobby, you don't have, if you don't have already a computer already, then you know, just stick to something that's console supported. But if you have a PC, just accept that you need to drop $500 into it, because otherwise you're not really going to enjoy it and you're going to rebuy.
Yeah, that's perfect advice right there. I always try to get people to say, okay, if you're talking, you got a teenager, 14-year-old or something like that, and you don't know if they're going to stick with it, okay, you could buy them a Logitech or a Thrustmaster, you know, wheelbase and stuff. But if you're an adult, like 18 plus, you got a job, you know how it really goes, okay, like the regular advice that we should all give each other, not coming from some manufacturer that wants to sell you things, but the advice that we give each other is just what Cyllin just said. Like, you should spend at least $500 or you will rebuy. That's absolutely true. Absolutely.
And you don't need a fancy wheel. You can go exactly like what Nate's got, or he's just got just a plain wheel, no fucking buttons or any of that other shit. Yep. And that QR is like $30 to $50. Yep. Any NRG compatible locking ring will fit on this thing.
Yep, exactly.
And Moza. Same for Moza.
Boomity boom.
So no matter which one you go with.
Yep. That's all I needed to get this wheelbase going, was that one little piece right there. I'll get the Neo X hub later after I get my new job going, but yeah, this is used DDs would be better than brand new gear drives too. We were talking about that yesterday, because used DDs, they don't have the wear and tear that you'll get on a gear drive.
They're literally an industrial servo motor that just has a really nice fancy encoder on the back of it and software to run it.
Yeah. And the Simagic, bro, I'm so happy with the Simagic. And for those watching the channel here, you see how this software works too. It's like you got all the different characteristics here. And I got some advice from people who drive rally cars for real. And this is how they set it up. Like, they don't use any of the damper, the friction, the inertia stuff. It's all about this wheel rotation speed, 100% force feedback from the game, whatever you want the maximum torque to peak out at. So, like, when the car self-steers, it's not going to cut my hand off because it only goes to 5 Newton meters. But when I'm just driving back and forth, like, throw the wheel into a corner and let it self-steer, that wheel rotation speed, that's the thing right there. That's my favorite part. Controls how fast the steering wheel can rotate and react to force feedback changes. 100% allows for maximum rotation speed, but can make the wheel unstable. I don't care if it's unstable. I control the car, right? This setting isn't affected by other parameters.
3, 2,
it is its own thing.
Go. Slowing. 6 left and 2 right. 30. Crest into turn square left. Tightens into right over crest.
Around 8 Newton meters.
6 right. Half long.
I don't know if it's too heavy
right
though.
over crest. 100.
I think it's a personal taste thing, because what I end up doing is, instead of fighting the wheel, I will let off the gas.
But the other thing is, I've also got an extension on mine, so that may also be a
Well,
difference.
extension doesn't change torque, but the wheel size changes torque. The extension would only change deflection.
2 right, don't cut, 70.
Like a bigger wheel is more leverage.
Don't cut.
So that's the only thing that'll change power. But I'm using a 350 millimeter wheel, so maybe my wheel's bigger than yours. So
Mine's a 330.
Jump, 150.
yeah, okay, so that makes sense. You are running more power, and you have a smaller wheel, which is even more power because you have less leverage. So you're definitely running higher settings than I am.
Small crest, slowing,
But I'm a soft-handed driver. I don't do stiff in the arms and stiff in the shoulders. I hold tight with my hands and loose with my elbows.
Slight left over crest, tightens, 40, left over crest.
Melee, I see your question. I'll answer you right after the stage here. It's kind of
100, turn
a thing I've been working on.
Tarmac.
I'm using my paddle shifters instead of my sequential.
220.
Oh yeah, okay.
Crest.
I would have trouble with that personally because I'm always like, if my hands are flipped over, I'm like, which one's upshift again?
60. Slight left. 260.
Are your paddle shifters static or do they rotate with the wheel?
They rotate with the wheel.
Oh, okay. I always dreamed of getting a static setup for paddles, so that no matter where the wheel is, it's always on the right side
Crest.
of shift.
46 right.
They have a SimLab push-pull one, but I don't know how good that would be.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Push pull would be pretty awesome. I think some WRC cars use that for a while, and it, you know, like if they want to, personal choice.
Honestly, I feel like I would probably use that.
4 left short. 40 crest.
Less distance for me to have to move my hand to and from the wheel, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was the reason I would like to do it. At this point, all I need to do is put an extension on this sequential or move it up higher, and it would be less distance for me to go.
Because I got a big fat ass, I ended up having to get a wide chair, and so the Simagic handbrake, the reservoir's on the left side of it, and I can't get it all the way like where I want it up against the chair because it smashes into the chair.
Oh yeah, because that. Can you hang it off of your aluminum rig?
Well, I'd have to get. Well, so if I try to put it on the aluminum portion of it, it would actually go into the chair. So, and I can't put my sequential there either because, like, it would again hit that reservoir. So really, I have to change out the whole plate at some point, so that way I can actually put the sequential on the inside and the handbrake on the outside because there's no whole configuration that works right now. I've been too lazy to drill it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
It is an ongoing battle, isn't it, for rig positioning?
Constantly.
Yeah.
I'm really, really thankful for one of my coworkers, though. He came over and helped me do wire management. And, like, we freaking Velcroed everything, and it looks so much better.
Awesome. Somebody said coffee. Now I want to go get my coffee. But before I do, let me address this question that Millet had while we were on stage. He says, so during the lobbers yesterday when we were in Chile with S1600 class, you were saying something about the gears to tunes. If so, stalling doesn't happen so often. Can you repeat that? Since I am sober, please, since I struggle with front wheel drive low power a lot within this game. Okay. S1600s are non-turbo. So whereas most people will say that's bad because it lacks power, what it doesn't lack is torque. So you want to use torque to your advantage. So first thing you do is lower the final almost all the way to the bottom, not completely, just a little bit less than the bottom, say, 10 to 20% on the slider. And then first gear all the way at the top, all the way at the lowest setting, 200. Like make first gear really, really low so that you can get started nice and easily. Now, on a non-turbo engine, the power band is pretty flat and wide. It's not peaking at the end, so you don't have to concentrate on the end part. It's pretty flat and wide, right? So what you do is you aim for top gear to be at 1.0 and the first gear to be at like 200 or 220, and then just slope it all in there nice and straight, nice and easy. The reason we started using close ratio shifters, it's not the distance of the shifter. That's a common misconception. It's the distance between the gears on the graph, right? And that's only because turbos had turbo lag. Now, with an S1600, you don't have turbo lag. You have a nice, long, flat torque curve. So it kicks in at 2,000 and it ends at 5,000 instead of a turbo kicking in at 4,000 and ending at 7,000. You catching what I'm saying? So tune the gearbox as if it's a regular street car. You can actually go look up almost all street cars. Fifth gear is 1.00, and if it has a sixth gear, it's 1.1. Almost all street cars are just like that. And since the S1600s are about, 180, 280 horses, which is about streetcar level, you can use those same numbers. So 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, or maybe jump 50 as you get to the middle gears. So 2, 3, 450, 550, 700, 900, 1000. And then so you want to start at 200, end at 1.0, and then short final, and you'll stay in that power band all the time. It's super, super, super helpful. Like, transmissions are always part of the horsepower and torque calculation. There's horsepower off the engine, but imagine if your gears were so long that you'd never even get there, it doesn't help, right? So you always want to gear the gearbox to the power band of the motor. Short power band, close ratio. Long power band, long ratio. I'll do this stage and then I'll go get my coffee. Welcome in, Forrest. I saw you there too. I was just going in chat order here. How's your hangover, buddy? Or did you guys not go to sleep? I keep losing my Spotify again. Discord's getting angry.
Starts 50, 1 left, good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 50, 1 left short, and 3 right, half long, 140. Slight left, 60, 4 right short, keep in, 270. Slowing. Slight right, 40, turn, 1 left, 50. Right over small crest, 90. Slight left, 240, slowing.
What pitch are you at?
Left entry chicane. 260. Six left, slowing, 120, 3 right, half long, 140. 4 left over crest, 150. Small crest, 100. Late 5 right, slowing, 50. 6 left short, 40. 2 right, 150. Short, 140. Turn, 6 left over crest. Into slight right and 1 left short. Into slight left, long, 170.
One of the tips that I'm thinking about as I'm driving this tarmac stage with a very powerful car is
turn square left.
brake straight with both hands on the wheel to keep it nice and steady. Then when you're ready to leave the corner, you downshift, and before you put the throttle down, you get both hands back on the wheel again. Otherwise you end up with this thing where you're steering with one hand and you're barely controlling it because the throttle's pushing your torque steer around.
130, 5 left, slowing, 40.
So it's like pairing the throttle inputs with when your hands are both on the wheel again.
Into 4 left and 5 right. Into slight left, slight right, 40, slowing, 5 right, 60, turn, open hairpin left. 50, lead 2 right, long, tightens, 40. 1 left, half long, opens, 30. 4 right, half long, tightens. And slight left over crest, 40. 6 right, into crest, 120. 5 right, very long, tightens, 130. Slight left over crest, 80. Unseen, 3 left short, 60. 2 right, half long, through junction, 100.
Grassy.
1 right,
Too much torque steer.
80, late 1 left, opens 4, long, 260,
Too many tippy taps. Just one too many tippy taps.
Yeah, fight the throttle with the gas and fight the gas. Or sorry, fight the throttle with the brake and fight the brake with the throttle.
don't cut,
Yeah.
90, slight
Forces you to keep everything smooth when you're always transitioning from one pedal to the other.
right, half long,
It was in that really hard left that was there. We're just going and going.
32,
Yeah, there's a little
Long.
upset there too. You know, like the road undulates under you.
4 left,
I must,
100,
gone at the wrong point in the undulation.
Slight left, slight right.
It's like every time the road drops out, your traction goes with it, you know?
70,
Yeah.
left, tightens. 50, 5 left, 40.
When I was a young kid and I was snowboarding and I was still not comfortable enough to be doing big jumps, I learned how to absorb the jumps as you went over by basically you just let your knees go loose so you don't jump. So you let your knees come all the way up to your chest if necessary. So like you are your shock absorber on your snowboard, right? So on the car, if the throttle's down, then the suspension is always pushing hard against the ground. But if you drop the throttle, the car drops. So drop throttle, just keep your nose down over the bumps and you'll stay stuck. So I'm always like, when I'm going over the jumps, I'm dropping the throttle just as much as the jump is big. Keep it nice and steady, you know?
Yeah.
Riding the doo-wops for those of my motorcycle buddies out there
The
would understand
doo-wops.
that one. I am going to extend the time and grab a coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill some water. Swap headset battery.
All right, we back.
Swap my headset battery, was it?
Watch the rest of this video till Cylinder gets back, and then I'll go to the next stage, guys. I'm sure you don't mind.
Back. Say what?
He's back. Okay, I'm gonna let the run at the Dirtfish run out here. So cool. You see how he calmed it down there right at the end? Like he didn't swing really hard on that last corner because he knew that cone was there. And if he pushed really hard, he would have just pushed right through that cone and blown the corner. So sometimes you really do need to go nice and smooth in order to get the fastest time. Like I was there, I've been there. I was an overly aggressive kid on a motorcycle. I crashed a lot. Like I knew nothing but full send. I was one of those kids. But eventually I learned that you have to be, oh, I got that. You have to be kind of careful, not only so you don't hurt yourself, right? Oh, shoot. Why is that popping over my other... Oh, man. That's opening up my other browser. Stop that. Open up the... Just a second. Gotta open up this one here. Where's my stream together? But there's a point where being really aggressive not only hurts you, but it'll hurt your equipment too. And that's how we finish rallies, is by not hurting our equipment, you know? So understanding how your stuff is put together and how it works. That one didn't work. I'm sending you an invite here, Cylin. I think I'm gonna start it from the browser here. Okay, it should work now. If you can go to your notifications and grab that.
There we go. Click. Leave and join this session.
Oh,
There
it
we
was
go.
another session. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like when you're the first one to knock, you're the host of the thing. But for me, I've got the wrong browser as my default. So if I try to do a join, it opens up the wrong browser, and then that browser takes my stream out usually. So I try to avoid that. But let's see, where was I mentally? Oh yeah, you got to be nice to your equipment. Hey, Hammer Down, what's up, buddy? Enjoying the Simagic very much here. I got it all dialed in. Here's the settings that I'm using, because you probably find this interesting.
Yeah, his chat didn't hit my chat.
Oh, you got to click the button that says Stream Chat Enabled.
90, square left. Good luck.
I'll find it after this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It was on just a second ago. I could have sworn.
Installed it.
Turn square left. Don't cut. And slide right into slide left over crest. Long. Tightens 4. And 3 right. Don't cut. 80. Jump. 50. 6 right. 100. Long crest. And 4 right. Half long.
Coming up on this hill, just drop the gas a little bit, keeps the nose down, that way you're ready for this hairpin.
120.
I'm always thinking about keep all 4 feet on the ground, just like a cat. Keep all 4 paws ready to go.
Open hairpin left. 50. Open hairpin right.
There are times where that's not helpful, like flying in Finland, you know, since everybody's flying in Finland, you kind of have to fly in Finland.
Small crest. Into 2 left. Don't cut. And 5
Share chat
right.
just fixed itself
50.
somehow.
1 right. 90.
Oh, it might have just taken a second to link up.
Tightens.
I think it makes the stream a priority, and so it doesn't bump the video while it's
3
doing
right.
that.
90. Caution. 3 right short. And square left. 100. 2
I made it.
right. Tightens. Into
0.198.
100. Caution. Slight left over crest. And
Push.
right over jump. 50. Slight left into turn square right. 40. 3 right. Tightens. Into 2 left short. Don't cut. 70. Square left. Tightens. Into crest. 30. Turn.
Whoops, I was reading chat.
Tightens.
Yeah, Hammer, I would love that, brother. Yeah, I mean, your settings are kind of like hardcore formula and track driver settings, but yeah, as long as I have a better understanding of how to do it, that would be sick.
square left short.
I'm still definitely in the experimental phase, so the settings that I'm on are not necessarily where I'm going to be.
100. 4 left over
Just
crest,
feeling it out,
140.
playing different games. But I'm
6 left
already
over crest,
so much more
240.
comfortable correcting the car because it feels so much more natural.
Long, don't cut, 140. 5 right, tightens over crest, 50.
Not to mention not delayed.
Crest, 70.
That's the biggest thing that bothers me about Dirt Rally 2 and WRC is that FFB always felt delayed on my other wheel. Latency, man. It's a game killer.
And slight left, long tightens, 120. Late, 5 right over crest.
That's the nice thing about doing real life racing. As long as your tires aren't too soft, the latency is very nil.
Caution, 3 left, keep it, 130. Slight left over crest, very long tightens. 80. Crest, into slight right, tightens 5, into 5 left short, don't cut, 120. Small jump, 40. Slight
Oh
left
boy,
over
keep it
crest,
steady.
opens, very long.
Keep it steady. Damn it.
170.
I had to slow down there to straighten it out.
To 5 right short and 6 left long. Tightens 4. Into
Thank you,
1,
follow.
50. 3 right.
Shit, I'm gonna fuck
and
up
3
now.
left. Short over crest. 120.
Chat distracted you too.
Caution. Slight right. Tightens
Welcome to
1.
streaming.
60.
Oh,
6
now I'm
left,
crashing because I was
40,
laughing.
2 left. Don't cut.
Very true.
Opens 3.
As long as you go between the trees, it's okay. You can always
160.
repair the car. You just don't want to have to repair your brain.
Caution, 3 right sharp, and 3 left, don't cut.
They don't have that
60,
technology
6
yet.
right, 100.
And so my dad taught me as a young kid, wear your helmet. You can fix everything except your brain.
3 left over crest,
It's like you can get broken bones, broken this, broken that. And the brain is the only thing they don't know how to fix.
Finish, 5 right to stop. Okay, that's
HS.
5 minutes, 13.
What's up? Good morning. Mr. Rain beat me out by 2 seconds. GG.
I need to add this as a command in chat for you guys, but for now, I will just put it into chat manually. There's a pop-up that keeps happening on our stream intentionally. Our friend Agassi has come up with a virtual card collecting game. So some cars come up on the screen, and when it does, type in !garage, and you'll probably pick it up, add it to your collection. You can go to buyagassi.com/garage and sign in with your Twitch account there, and then you'll be ready to go. It's super simple. Agassi's done a really good job at this. Okay, let's see. What did Hammer say here? Try to send him when you get home from work. Cool. I don't have any rally experience, so I lean on people who gave that knowledge. My background is karting and track driving. Yeah, I mean, dude, obviously, like when we do racing together on track, I love using your tunings along with Buzz. Hammer, you say some autocross, but not much. I know you're always really busy, bro, but this season, you are absolutely welcome to use the IMPREZA. Even if I can't make it to the event, you can come get the IMPREZA, dude. Just rent a trailer, hook it up to the truck, come get the IMPREZA. We'll sign a little note that says you're borrowing the car, you know, or whatever, and you can take it. You could go do some auto rallycross, even if I'm busy, bro. Like, we've known each other long enough. I know you're not gonna take off with $1,000 shit box and stop being friends with all of us over it, right? Like, $1,000 is nothing to you, right? So I know that we can trust you with our car. So you're absolutely welcome to borrow it. And of course, come to the autocrosses that I'm going to be at Sanderson Airfield, a whole bunch this year. We'll be out at Oregon Raceway Park in April and in August. And I think I'm going to get the other Focus running really quick too. So we might have a couple of cars. Trying to get your Miata ready for this year? Sweet. You know, if I'm available, I'm happy to come help you with the Miata too.
Yeah, dude, having a wheel is great. You're welcome to the club. What wheel are you running, Rutledge?
My buddy Hairless just started using his wheel too. He's got the bug. Hairless Bear.
G923. Hey, everybody's got to start somewhere. It's a wonderful starter. Gets a lot of people into this, and you know, just hold on to your wallet, man, because you're probably gonna like it a lot.
Yeah, and whenever you need advice about upgrading and stuff, come to this community first, because although we do have a couple of favorite companies that we like to work with, we're not going to give you bullshit answers to make money. Like, we are going to give you the answers that we would give ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, we're not a paid advertisement here. We're an association of friends who like to do rally racing. Cheers, Hammer. See you tonight if you feel like doing AMS 2, 5:30, buddy. 5:30 p.m. Formula Dirt at Tiki. That's what's on the docket for tonight.
Starts 6 right over crest, 5 left over crest. Good luck.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 6 right over crest, long, and 5 left, short over crest.
So the 923 is actually a really good Logitech wheel too. One of the nicest things about using a standard, you know, mainstream wheel like a Logitech or Thrustmaster is when a game first comes out, you'll probably have wheel support right away. It takes time to get all the other drivers for all the other fancy wheels like the ones that we've got. So it's a nice thing about having those is you've got first access and universal access. Like, it works on stuff that doesn't even have FFB, you know, like just as a game controller.
And turn 2 right, sharp. And slide left over crest, 30, right over crest, 30, crest, 60.
You can definitely still be competitive with anything too. Resi is still using an old Logitech G27. My buddy Strix is using the TGT, which is the PlayStation version of the one that you've got there. And all those guys beat me all the time, so having a nicer wheel doesn't necessarily make you faster. It just makes it more informative.
Full skill.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you can't buy skill. It's nice that you can't just buy skill too, because otherwise it would be like all the people on top would just be the rich people, right? Talent shines through at any hardware level. And then with the skills that our community will teach anybody, you can stack that and just get better, get faster.
Left over crest and early 4 right tightens.
Say that
70.
motion also doesn't necessarily make it easier as well.
Yeah, motion does not make it easier, but man, does it make it more fun, right?
Yeah, it does.
And 5 left, 80.
I can't wait to hook mine up, dude. I got all the data cables ready, so basically I'm just at the power test level. So as soon as I get a wheel stand on top of that thing, we're in business.
Early 6 left over crest, 80. Late 4 right.
The arc system has got my interest for so many different reasons. Like, They're talking about using it for like motorcycle simulation, like kayak, horseback riding. Because like it's a market that's not really tapped because it's just not something that simulation racing companies are targeting.
Yep.
There's a lot of applications for it if you can do it cheaply and that accurately.
And 6 left.
I know one Charlie Tortoise that would be super happy to see that super bikes are able to be done on a sim rig.
Into 6 left, into 6 right, tightens 5, opens gas long. Into crest.
Mr. LCK Racing.
And 4 left, over bump. 50.
If he's listening right now, his ears have perked up, I guarantee it.
Don't cut.
Motion?
6 left, over crest.
Super bikes?
5 left, over crest. Slowing. And right over crest. Into left over crest. And turn spare right. Narrows. And 6 right, 70.
That'd be really fun for like motocross too, man. I miss motocross so much. That's what I did as a kid, just as a hobby. I never played on it or worked on a team or anything like that. I was just a kid riding motorcycles with my buddies in the backyard. But we made our own jumps, tracks, and we had this jump that would jump over the creek bed. It was about 15 feet gap, and you had to jump about probably 6 feet in the air in order to make the jump safely. It's one of those things where you don't want to do it if you're going to chicken out, because if you chicken out, you're going to go in the creek. You gotta full send, baby, full send it. But man, was it gratifying to do, and I really missed that kind of thing. When I was 17, though, I just about killed myself. My brother got his arm broken. We crashed on a two-wheel drive open differential ATV. I didn't know at the time that thing was an open differential. Otherwise, I would have been driving it differently. I go lean into a corner and I try to power out. The open diff opens up, makes no turn. We go flying off the road because of a soft shoulder, too much gravel on the edge of the road. Flying over a creek bed. Luckily, we weren't buried underwater underneath the ATV. And I got a handlebar from the ATV, went right in my sternum, cracked my sternum, broke my clavicle, cracked my rotator cuff on my left side, cracked my femur. My head landed about 6 inches away from a sharp rock that probably would have killed me because I wasn't wearing a helmet. My brother broke his arm. I hobbled back to the house in the condition that I was in, which was much worse than my brother, because my brother was like 11 years old at the time, right? I felt so fucking bad, dude. Like, I have never, ever, ever ridden that hard with a passenger ever again. Like, that's beyond stupid, and that's the last time I did anything that stupid.
6 left, over small jump, 50. Slight right over crest.
Who's in Discord?
They're young, an adult life sometime later in life, right?
Yep.
That's your lesson in young.
Yep.
Don't take speed for granted. Oh shit!
The timing on that was perfect.
Into 6 left, long 50. Slight right over crest.
You know, ironically, if I had been riding my quad with four-wheel drive and a limited slip, we would have been fine. But we were at my uncle's house, and he was letting me ride the little kiddie quad because he didn't know that I had skills and experience. So he had me on the little kiddie quad. That's why it was a two-wheel drive open differential piece of crap, and that's why we crashed. I mean, I was going too fast, but I probably would have been able to do something about it.
Hey, Stone Man.
Stone!
Hello.
What's up, bro?
Hello.
How's bowling going?
What's up? Bowling's all right. I'm all right. Yeah, all good.
Rodage, come on in, man.
Got your certs?
I got my first one, yep.
Sweet. I got my job, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that job, the mechanic job.
Oh, okay.
At the Postal Service.
Oh, yes. At the Postal Service. Nice.
The one that I really wanted, the one that pays well, the one that's going to keep me more busy than I even care to admit at the moment.
Well,
They pay overtime and such. They pay overtime. I don't mind that. Drum Bry. What's up, brother?
Morning, you're up early.
Yeah, I woke up at like 3 a.m. today, but I was feeling pretty good. And so I got out of bed at 4. And I was like, yeah, I'll just go see what the guys are doing. Adam Cole was streaming, so we had a chit-chat about Star Trek and astrophysics. That was fun. And then we hung out with Kane 360 for a while. He was racing too. And he's like, oh, I'm going offline, but there's nobody to raid. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just start. So I started at 6 a.m. today. Yeah.
Hardcore.
I went to bed at like 9:30.
me thinking, oh, get on, nobody's around. I know you, everybody's here.
Yeah, we're all here waiting for you. We're like, where's Stone? Come on. Yeah, we're just chit-chatting about motion rigs and motorcycles and stuff like that. If you guys look in the Discord under driving hardware, you'll see the new toy that Cillian's getting in the mail shortly.
Yeah, it's coming from China. They said 45 to 60 days on the water.
Yeah, a little shipping time there, but man. Hey, thanks for the resub, Stone. Appreciate it. Oh, we've got a drop. There's a new car in chat.
So people should be able to see it from that link, I think.
Oh, yeah, that'll work. And approving the stone. There we go. Did that work? It
Nope.
says it's getting ready. Okay, it's working. Oh, yeah, okay, it says some streamers aren't live yet, so Stone's just setting up.
Oh, I'm live.
Yeah, the chat hasn't caught up to the data then. Okay. Because it says, getting ready. Some streamers aren't live yet. Just let me know if you need me to send it again. In fact, I'll just get ahead of it. There's another invite for you in case that doesn't work.
I'm still not seeing it.
Ooh, I got the Pagani Zonda. All right. Let me send it to you one more time. And if that doesn't work, maybe just restart the browser. It seems like it's hung up on something. There's another invite for you.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, now it's done it. There we go. Oh, I love driving this car, man. This custom-made Toyota-powered hatchback is just freaking epic. Like, it's easy to see over this hood. It looks great, but it just drives so well. Oh, yeah, let's see. What else is new? Izzy got her job, so she'll start her job shortly.
Starts one left, 40 over
It's the season to get a new job.
Yeah,
5,
like who
4,
else?
3,
Hewis got
2,
through his surgery and he's recovering at home, so that's good. He got his hernia surgery taken care of too.
Right, short, 90, 5 left over jump, 40, 6 right.
I fixed my dad's Honda CRV, so I'm on to the Focus next. So I'm going to be putting a new slave cylinder. So I'll be pulling the transmission out and changing the clutch on Focus number 2 shortly. So I'll probably do most of that on stream just to show you guys. So I will be driving that bad boy to work for a little while, so I don't have to drive my truck down the freeway every day.
Into sudden 1 left, 30. Slight right, 50.
Freyfish was hanging out yesterday. We were doing some streaming and some lobbies. and he said he might be available to do some species unknown today if you'd like, Stone.
4 left short, 30. 4 right, long, 40. 3 left, opens long. Tightens 4, over crest, 70.
Our friend Kip has got, he went down to Texas to the ranch rally school for a tour as a prospective job as an instructor at yet another rally school. So Kip's got a good lead on a job going there. So good for him. Dirtfish fucked up when they laid him off. Honestly, he's got the top rated, like he is the most requested instructor at Dirtfish, but he had the least amount of sales conversions. You know, like so. But when people actually come back, they're asking for him. So wait a minute. What's more important, converting sales or returning customers? I'd say returning customers. Kip's got the right attitude, you know. He's good with people. He's nice to people. He meets them at their level. Like, it's really too bad Dirtfish didn't see that because he'd still work there. But you know, it's a business. They got to do what they got to do. So all respect to Fish, no problem there. But good for Kip. He's got another job offer coming through the pipe.
3 left sharp and 5 right long into right over crest, 50.
Dizzy and Jacob are going to be swapping the motor in Jack the Recce car. Well, or the secondary Subaru. We'll be swapping the motor out of that bad boy in the next couple of weeks.
6 right, long, past junction. And 2 left, 40. 4 right over crest. Late 6 left, into right over crest.
Now that I've got the income coming in from this new gig, I'll be able to finish putting together my motion rig and working on the IMPREZA. Put an engine guard on it so we can absolutely send it. Get some nice wheels for our rally tires. And then maybe next winter we'll actually get a chance to go up, visit Cookie, and do the 2.5 liter swap. We're going to put a high compression motor in it this time.
Into slight right. Into crest, 50. Caution, late 3 right, over crest, 60. 4 right, 120.
Put some corn in it.
Yeah. We're going to, it's already got really short gears, so we want to maximize the compression so the thing will just kick like a fucking muscle car off the line. Just like absolute, you know, drop the hammer and go, no delay. And then I'm going to put that in the hands of Nio Blue, and he's going to go rip through all the rallycross races. He's going to be our superstar driver.
Caution, crest, and 4 right short, over crest, into 4 left, into right over small jump, 180.
Good things take time, but they do eventually work out if you just keep plunking away at it.
100. Brake, 6 left, 50, 4 left, sharp over crest, 50, 4 left, 40, 4 left, half long.
Let the suspension do suspension things.
Into 4 right short, 120. Unseen, 2 right. And crest, 50, late 4 left, 30. 2 right, opens half long. 80, left over crest, 190. Crest, southern 3 left, short, into 4 right, 30. 4 right over crest, 30. 4 left over crest, brake, 50. 1 right short. Into 1 left, and slight right, into 6 left over crest.
Oh, that was
and
so
jump,
fucking natural.
160.
Oh, man. I am loving this new wheelbase.
5 left short, finish, into 6 left, to stop.
Just a step in the right direction for me.
Okay, that's a 5 minute, 37.0.
I'm playing this game on
Rotation are you
hard.
running?
What's that?
What's your wheel rotation?
I use a 1080 and soft lock in the game.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it changes from car to car, but I like using the full 1080 because some vehicles have wider steering than others, and I want to get used to that, you know? I don't want to get used to, like, one particular rotation because I don't think of how much I'm turning the wheel. I think of it as like a rudder on a ship. So as the car rotates, I just let the wheel do what it's got to do, you know? And that's different in every car. Like the
I
old.
need to reboot.
All right,
Most of the time
we'll
I say
wait
I'm
for you.
My frame rate is complete shit.
All right, we'll wait for you. I'll give you a timer.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll be back
As we
in a couple
wind down
minutes.
after this
Okay.
enthralling event, just around the corner, the next one is
Don't
already
hold
at
the game up for
forefront
me.
of our
I'll be
competitors'
back.
minds.
All right, well, I'm going to hold the game up for me because I need to take a quick bio. And so you got, you know, like probably 5 minutes before you really will miss you. But
Awesome, thank you.
I mean, chill's chill, right? That's all good. I'm going to throw another video on for the chat here. We'll do OTR last stage. And I'll be right back.
Stretch.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Put a little message out here. Let's see.
This is gonna be the coolest party ever!
Okay, let's see. Break with cameras. All right, that was the last stage of Oregon Trail Rally. One of our buddies, Jacob, participates in that event every year. Looks like Drum Bryce back in the session. Excellent. Now we can press continue. This year, Olympus Rally is in the middle of April, and then we've got the hill climb, which is the tarmac section of the Oregon Trail Rally, and then May 17th and 18th is the Oregon Trail Rally. So we're going to hit that same hill 2 times in a 30-day period. So we're going to have a hell of a lot of Mary Hill Loops Road hill climb video footage for you guys this year.
A quick look at the conditions then, and it looks like this weekend the weather will be
Hopefully
much
my
the
buddy
same as it was
Rob
last
is
time out
available
in
to
this
come fly his
championship.
drone around
That should
so we
lighten
can
the
live
load a
stream it
little
for you
some of the
guys.
crews out there, as they will have gotten some good practice in during the last event.
That's the plan anyway. And I'll have the budget to pay him. Okay, let's see. I need a Sweden tune. Welcome back.
Check-on's in.
RB20, what up? And the aliens have arrived. When you guys gonna bring me some of that alien DNA?
Yo,
man? I need to get faster. Guys are stingy with that alien DNA. I need that gene therapy. Demonic tech? Nah. Yeah. You know, the aliens, they could go either way. You know, they might be good or bad. But demons, yeah, well. I'm only friends with the one demon. Just Jay. That's my one demon, buddy. Oh, I missed the Morgan. Oh, man.
Starts 60, 3 right. Good luck.
Yeah, I'll get it next time.
Thank you on the follow.
5, 4,
Here we go.
3, 2,
Prepare for
1.
sending.
Go.
Commence
60,
sending.
3 right. Very long tightens. Into 2 right. Half long tightens. 50. Jump into 7, 3 left. Half long. 70. Bump. Into 3 right short. 40. Caution. 3 left. Tighten square. Half long. 50. Slight left. 30. 1 left short, into 6 right over crest, 80. Slight right over bump, 100. Left over big jump, 150. Slowing, caution, crest, into turn 1 left, tightens, 90. 5 left, very long. Tightens 4, long, opens. And 5 left, 50. 3 right, long, tightens 1, 30. Square right. And 5 left, 250. Six right short, 150. Slowing, lead 2 left, long, tightens. 50, long crest, 70. Hairpin right, short, 90. Slight right, 60, crest, and 5 left, tight. tightens, 150. Caution, right over small crest, 40, square right. 150. Crest, 100. By right short and small jump, 160. Caution, 5 right, long, tightens 3, half long at junction. 400. Slowing, turn square left. 70, 5 right, brake, into square left, 50.
A little short on that one.
5 left short,
I thought I braked early, but I didn't brake early enough.
Short. Into 5 left, don't cut, 40, lane square right, into crest, 50, turn square right. 200. Turn 1 left, tightens. 80, 5 right, half long, 60. Turn square left. Turn 1 left short, 80. And 6 right, extra long. 170. Left short, 160. Long crest. And jump, dip through tunnel, 170.
Hands up through the tunnel. Ready?
3 left, past junction, into crest, 200. Dip, 180.
I think I touched the top that time with my fingers.
Keep right, 220. Crest, 40. Small jump, 130. Slowing. Late, 3 right short and 4 right into 6 left short. Slide right. Into crest and 5 right, 50. 5 left, half long, 170. 5 left over crest, tightens, 40. Slide left and left over crest,
Yeah, this is a
80.
cool song.
Slide right, 120.
Kind of got that 70s rock,
5
jazz,
right,
fusion
40.
vibe going.
Square right into slight left. 150. 6 left sharp, very long. Tightens 4, long. And crest.
John McLaughlin kind of sound.
Dip.
Dig that.
And slight left, slowing, 90. Right over big crest, 30. Turn square right.
You guys ain't heard some John McLaughlin, you gotta look it up. That's some really cool shit. There was going to be a superstar album, except Jimi Hendrix died, where John McLaughlin, Miles Davis, and Jimi Hendrix were gonna do a jazz fusion record together. It was already on the books, on the schedule, but Jimmy died. I feel like we missed out on something right there. That would have been pretty excellent.
Caution, right over crest and turn square left. 160.
I know John and Miles collabed a couple times. That's some really cool stuff.
6 right over finish to stop. Okay, that's a 5 minute 59.
They were like, let's get this Hendrix kid in the studio. Let's see what he can do. All right.
You're still on BRB, by the way.
I just pressed the button, but thank you. Right at the end of the stage, I put it back.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to. I only had 3 tires for the last 5 miles, so I was trying to concentrate.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm taking off. I've got computer problems. My frame rate is just crap this morning. I have no idea what's going on.
yeah. You know what? A few people been having trouble, and a lot keep saying that there's an NVIDIA update that you maybe want to roll it back. So just keep that in mind. Maybe that would be helpful.
Thank you, because I did that a few days ago, and that's when this crap started.
Yeah, maybe try
That's
rolling it
a good
back and
idea.
see if that helps, bro.
Thank you. I'll see you guys later.
Cheers, Grumbright.
Cheers, John.
Yeah, I just got in the habit of going to the BRB screen at the end of the stages so that when you're doing the call-outs, my face is out of the way and people can read their names.
A promising start for this pair on today's stage, and plenty
Alien,
of time to regroup and plan for the rest of the event.
Drumbry, me, Stoneman, Cillin, and Durag O'Donnell. Alien. Well done, guys. RB20 in the lead, followed by Connor Mallory, and the Mr. Rain. Very nice. All right, coming up next, another stage in Sweden in the 2012s through 2016 vehicles. This is a good track, too. Vengeant, of course. This is like my new favorite electronic artist this year. As with many people, Vengeant is very popular. I like how he takes real-world samples and bends and builds a song around them. It's a very fun idea. Taking out the spare. Not that it matters, but I gotta try to catch these aliens, man. I need all the help I can get. Oh, there it is. Oh, garage time. Oh. I missed it too. Next car in 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Yeah, get that coffee flowing. Get those shoulders loosened up. Nice deep breath in through the nose.
Starts.
Nitric
60,
oxide.
3 right. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 60. 3 right. Very long tightens. Into 2 right.
That's
and
a.
long tightens.
So are you
50.
doing whippets over there?
Jump.
Not nitrous
Into southern
oxide,
left.
nitric
Half long.
oxide.
70.
It's a very important chemical difference. One will wake your brain up, and the other one will shut your brain down.
50. Slight left. 30.
There are little bacteria that live on the cilia in our nose that convert oxygen into nitric oxide, giving us an optimal mixture of air.
Caution, crest into turn 1 left, tightens.
So you actually get better air if you inhale through your nose, and you will outgas impurities from your lungs because your liver will actually send junk back up out through your lungs, and you're better off exhaling through your mouth. So you don't disrupt
5
the
left, 250.
balance in your nose. So we're supposed to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So all the woo-woo people were onto something, man, because science is starting to back them up.
Slowing, right 2 left, long tightens. 50, long crest, 70. Hairpin right, short. 90. Slight right, 60, crest. And 5 left, tightens, 150. Caution, right over small crest, 40, square right. 150. Crest, 100. 5 right short and small jump, 160.
It's actually pretty practical. I've been on stage before where my shoulders are starting to tense up and my concentration is getting difficult. Take like long, straight breaths, smooth breaths through your nose, out through your mouth, and it'll bring up the oxygen quality and the nitric oxide count in your bloodstream, and it clears up your concentration very nicely, very quickly.
Square left, 50. 5 left short, over crest, and 3 right short. Into 5 left.
Hey, what's up, Hitman? How you doing, bud?
40.
Hey, do you know where the ATS convoy is starting out? Where should I park my truck? I forget. I didn't see any notes in the Discord. I was digging around for a little bit, trying to figure it out.
Turn 1 left, tightens. 80, 5 right, half long, 60. Turn square left.
Yeah, if you can find it, that would be excellent.
Turn 1
Thanks,
right
bro.
short, 80. And 6 right, extra long. 170.
Something I've never felt on other wheels before is you can feel when the wheel is hopping now. Like when I'm going in on the brakes and it's going chunk, 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 chunk. Like I wasn't able to feel that before. I like that.
3 left, past junction, into crest.
I'd rather have it in the pedals, but just to even have it in my hands is very informative.
Dip 180.
Sydney?
Keep right,
Sydney,
220.
what state? I don't know where Sydney is.
Crest 40.
At Arizona or
Small jump, 130. Swing, late, 3 right short, and 4 right into 6 left short.
I know we're not going to Australia.
Slight
Very
right,
top of the map.
into crest, and 5 right, 50.
Well,
5 left,
Idaho?
half long, 170.
It's not Washington, is it?
Maine?
5 left over crest, tightens, 40. Slight left, and left over
Montana?
crest, 80. Slight right, 120.
You know America's really big, right? We got a really long top of the map. It's about 2,600 miles
Into
long.
slight left.
Or maybe it's more like 2,200, but it's damn huge.
150.
Top right is Maine, man.
6
Yeah,
left.
top right is Maine. We ain't there yet. So yeah, what's available on ATS that's top right? Montana or Nebraska?
Dip.
We talking about North Dakota, South Dakota, something like that?
Right over big crest, 30.
I don't have that DLC yet.
And slight right, 140. 6 left, 100. 5 left short. Slight left, slowing, 100.
Yeah, if you got a minute,
3 left,
no worries, man.
tightens, into small crest, 190.
At least gives me a better chance to figure out where the hell Sydney is.
Caution, right over crest, and turn square left.
I didn't
160.
even know there was a Sydney in the United States, but I guess it makes sense. Probably got a few of them.
6 right, over finish.
We got a few Springfields too. That's what the joke is all about on The Simpsons.
2.0.
There is a Springfield, Oregon, but Springfield is like a compressed version of, you know, every state in United States. Oh God, there's Sydney, Ohio, Sydney, Nebraska, Sydney, Montana, Sydney, Iowa, or Sydney, New York. And there's one in Florida too. There's also one in Iowa, Arkansas, Illinois, Indiana, and Maine. Top right of Montana. Okay. Sydney, Montana. I knew it had to be among some of the like more recent DLC, because the guys are like not trying to force people to like buy DLC all the time. Montana's been out for a while. You lost your tire. Fuzzy Wuzzy, that was a great stage. I love that stage. R.E. Poinkinen. Hukov? Connor Mallory. The Mr. Rain. This is RB20. Losing his tire. Still getting 5th place. Fuck you. Mito, Stoneman, Sillin, and myself. Well done, guys. Durag O'Donnell. GG's. Let's see these notes. Yeah, we see RB20's got body damage, severely damaged exhaust, and high engine temperature. So he banged it up a little bit. Stone lost his turbo pressure, banged up his radiator as well. It's like Sillin's got high engine temp too, so he banged up his radiator a little bit. I got some body damage.
Minor body damage though.
Yeah, I mean, body damage is pretty hard to avoid in rally racing, so I'd give everybody a miss on that one. That's no problem. It's that radiator you got to keep intact, because the radiator is connected to your cooling, and if your cooling is getting screwed up, then it has to retard the timing on the motor, so you start losing power, so you don't overheat and pop your pistons. They say if you're going to crash with the ass. Just like pull the handbrake and slam the back into something and keep the front intact. All right, small break while we set up a new series here, guys, and feel free to put some suggestions in the chat and we'll get it running. What if the engine's in the back, though? Okay, come on, Mr. Semantic. Obviously, if the engine's in the back, you want to protect the back. Protect the radiators. Protect the radiator. WRC Estonia, you got it. Estonia.
Yeah, it's like maybe rocks in the caliper. Or maybe a bad bearing. We got our work cut out for swapping the motor now, though, before Colorado. Yeah.
No
I'm the one that lives in
play.
his neighborhood, so I'm usually the easiest to get over.
Group B rear-wheel drive grease.
Right.
Oh, you just hate people, don't you? You just hate them. I'm into that though. See, Group B rear-wheel drive grease.
You finished OTR?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good work, dude.
Thanks.
Do you want some water? How you doing?
Oh yeah, if the echo's there, it's because I got too many
Just getting
audio
water.
devices running on that channel. Just a second.
It's like
Good.
I lose it by the gallon.
Yeah, right.
Everyone else
There you go. Should be fixed now. Yeah, the guy on the left is Alex. Obviously, you know, Dizzy, the dude that walked. I said, good job on finishing. The big dude, the tall guy, the big guy, he's a huge deal. That's Jacob on the right there drinking water.
Oh shit, this is not the key I need.
Exclamation point Jacob in the chat if you would like to see more on that car. And then, of course, shout out to Maribel, the co-driver there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maribel's awesome. She's been co-driving with Jacob for years and years, even back when they were racing the Brat.
Your phone is in
Okay,
the
what are
truck.
we doing next? How about Rally 2?
Oh, I think I maybe.
No, you threw. No, she threw a rock at me. No, did you put it in the truck? Okay.
I mean, there was a rock on the seat, but I think I threw that at Cameron, so I.
Rally 2 somewhere.
It was down. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Iberia. Do some target.
What did she say?
Okay, and then let's see, we've got. This is Oregon Raceway Park on the video. So 97 through 11 in Portugal.
Hope we're doing some wet tarmac, mate.
We can, absolutely. I will make Iberia wet. There we go. Cyllin, Stone, you guys ready?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Sorry.
Everybody else in chat, good? If you're not good, say, hold on a second, and I will hold on a second, and I'll give chat delay so you can answer me. Otherwise, we'll be going. Motivate, we're waiting for you. Yep, I got you, buddy. Sir Hewis, this is Oregon Raceway Park, and if, like, I get rich or something happens, like maybe the WRF gets fucking really, really popular, I want to buy this racetrack. This is a 2.5 mile racetrack. There is enough land here to do a 2.5 mile rallycross track, and they already have plans for the go-kart track and a motocross track. There's room for camping. And all of this is on there's already been approved by the local county for plans. So it's not even going to be held up. Nobody's going to say no. Apparently there's somebody who's put an offer in on buying this track already. If that happens, I want to go to the new owners and see if I can help them develop this property by us having WRF events out there. I don't expect to ever get personally rich, but if we can band together and do our fundraising right, there's no reason why we couldn't do this within our lifetimes. And at the very least, Bridge City Autosports does 2 events there every year now. So you guys can come out and we can race this track. So we don't have to own it to use it, you know? We just rent it. That's what we do at the BCA every year. It's about $150 per person to come and do track racing for the day. Is Motivate in here? Not yet. Yeah, Melee, the Cambers, bro. That's why I love this track. It's okay, Motivate. We know the game takes forever to launch. I don't mind, buddy. I was just checking on you. Watch right here as it passes this tower. Look at that angle, that how it goes into that bowl there on the left. They call that the bowl, but look at how steep the angle is on this wall. When I pull the bus through this angle to set up the course, it feels like the bus is going to tip over. Like, it's seriously got a lot of camber. You can drive this track on a couple of sim racing games. You can get this on R Factor 2 and Assetto Corsa and probably some others, but those are the two that I've tried out. I like the version on Assetto Corsa pretty well, but the one on R Factor 2 is better.
Smokey Doggy!
Hey, what's up, Smokey? All right, Motivate's in. Excellent. Okay, here we go, guys. Yeah, that snake section's so fun. Zillin, go ahead.
Oh, wait, what are we driving? But I'm going to take the RS.
Oh, I like driving my custom front engine called the Snaky Thing Industries Slidewinder. Oh, time to claim your cars, guys. Spiker C8 double 12R.
For our crews as they make the final preparations for the opening round of this
bucketing down there,
here at
Getting
Rally
some rain.
Estonia. Well, if we look at the forecast, the drivers will need to draw on their full reserves of adaptability for this event, as it looks like the weather conditions will be changing quite a bit throughout this round.
If you guys aren't signed up yet on Agarcy's website, there's the link for you so you can participate in the card game. And if you go to that link and you sign in as a user, the top click, you can look at your garage. And you click the button that says, just show the ones that I have already. Show owned only is the button. Okay, tuning for Finland. See, I go to this scene now, so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I've got multiple tunings for different engine placements in this because one of the many flaws in this game is that you only have 8 tuning slots per car per surface. And in the case of the custom built cars, all the custom built cars in one class share those 8 slots. It's stupid. So you can see that my tuning has front, Finland F for front, and Finland mid because I got a mid engine as well. So basically this is my gravel front tuning.
In seconds.
Here we go. All right. Me and Hewis, Melee, Garrett all grabbed the Spiker C8 double 12R. Very nice. Here we go. Dylan, do I need to send you a Discord link, or are you all set up there, buddy?
Discord link for
the WRF. You got a viewer in there that typed in !Discord. He's just looking for the Discord, right?
I don't have that set up.
If I don't send you one later, feel free to remind me and I'll give you one. We don't hand them out to everybody because I make permanent links so they don't expire.
Slide right over crest, 100.
need a specific invite link.
Into 7 slight right, 200.
Sometimes new viewers will just automatically type in Discord expecting there to be one.
Yeah, no. I don't have any of that stuff set up right now. One of these days I need to have you guys help me do all the audio and OBS and all that optimization. But
definitely, dude. Schedule that time with me and I will help you.
40, big jump, 150. Brake, 5 left over crest, keep in, and 6 right over jump, 120. Small crest, slowing, 120, 1 left, 70, 5 right, 60. Slight left over crest, tightens, 40, left over crest, and slight right, slowing, 100. Turn 3 left, onto tarmac, 220.
One of the things I learned early on about streaming, though, is bots know how to enter in commands, too. So they'll type in !Discord, get a link to your Discord, and start spamming stuff. So you need this system of checks. Security checks, I'm sure you can appreciate. I don't use Discord as the command. I use WRF as the command, so the bots have to try a little harder, you know? And then when it gets into the Discord, it can't read anything until it makes itself a role, and it can only do that by going to the rules section, reading the rules, and clicking the little red button. Bots have a really hard time getting into our Discord, guys, so you will not get spammed to death in the WRF Discord. I try very hard to keep that clean.
Also, one I saw in another Discord recently, it was like, don't post here. If you do, you'll be instantly banned.
Yeah, totally. I think it's disrespectful to people to do shotgun advertising, especially when, you know, it's like unrelated. Like, come join my Fortnite streams. Like, bro, you're in a rally Discord. What are you doing? But, you know, I got a little bit of forgiveness for people being, they're new to streaming, they're super excited, and they want to put their links everywhere, you know, but it's much, much better to do, like, targeted advertising to people who are actually asking for it. Like, if we were a Fortnite community, that would make sense. Fingers, what up, dude? Fingers, you never realized that you had to confirm that you read the rules. If you haven't done it yet, I probably already gave you the role because I know you from chat.
I'll have to put in a good fight on the next stages to climb up the leaderboard.
In fact, let me check. But it does keep the bots to a minimum. It's really nice. Yeah, Pingers, you already got the WRF family role, buddy. You're good. I just checked. I must have taken care of it for you at some point. But yeah, thanks for confirming anyway. You know, the rules are simple. Don't spam people. We do rally here. And TOS rules apply in our Discord as well. No messaging people your business ideas if they didn't ask for it, you know, stuff like that. I think proper promotions take rapport, and rapport takes time. And as much as that might seem like people don't want to wait for that time, it's worth waiting for that time, because like I just naturally have conversations about what we do, rally racing, take people to do autocross, driving our shit boxes, setting up OBS, computer, FFB, all this stuff. And people ask questions and they go, oh, what do you mean autocross? You guys do autocross? And I'm like, oh yeah. Drop a link to them, BCA, check it out, Bridge City Autosports, right? And then they're like, oh, well, that's cool. You're not in my area, but is there anybody in my area? And I'm like, where are you at? Right? So like you get this back and forth where we're actually having a real conversation instead of just milking each other for money. You know, it's much better that way. I learned all those mistakes, or I made all those mistakes, learned those lessons back when I was promoting my band. I was 16 or 17, and, you know, we'd get real excited, and we'd try to hand out CDs to people who obviously didn't like metal. You could tell by looking at them, they'd be like, yeah, not for me, bro. But then, you know, we'd start asking people, go, hey, do you like metal? And I go, yeah, I like metal. Here, we've got a demo CD of our band. If you like it, go to the website. You'll get a $5 discount on our next show, and we hope to see you there, right? Like, so instead of just, you know, sticking CDs in everybody's faces, you know, they just throw them in the garbage.
Right over crest, tightens, and 5 left, into 6 right, opens, 40, crest, 70, jump, 40, right over jump, 60, 5 left, keep in, 60, left over
Boing.
jump, and 4 right, path long, around wheel.
Gotta beat stone, gotta beat stone.
60, left over crest, 170. Big jump, keep middle, 40, slight right, and 6 left, don't cut, slowing, 70, small crest,
Stop.
into 3 right, long. 30, small crest, 40, 6 left, tightens 4, 50, slight left, and crest, 160. Right,
still 2 seconds ahead.
30, 3 left over crest, opens.
I got distracted, missed it.
And turn spear right, 60. Short, 5 left. 5 right, 50. Slight left, very long tightens. 5 left short, over jump, 50. 6 left.
And I've been doing a lot of driving this week. My brake foot is getting tired.
6 right, and 5 left short, over crest, 160.
Nate's on the wrong
Four right
scene.
short, don't cut,
Shit,
50.
thank you.
Late, 4 left over jump, open 6, 50. Big jump, 90. Slight right over crest, 60. Caution, 4 left over jump, 100. Turn spear right, don't cut. And 2 left, and
Now that I can stop spending all my spare time looking for a job, I might be able to maintain my computers, get my voice attack all set up so I can just tell it to change scenes.
Don't cut, and 2 left sharp, and left over
I used to have it set up
100.
so that when I said good luck, it would switch to the
3
driving scene.
right, 35 left over jump, keep it, and slight left, long.
Gotta get that
Into
rolling
jump,
again.
50. Slight right, extra long.
Almost like having a production assistant when you got voice attack hooked up to your
Caution,
OBS.
5 left short, over jump, 160. Slight left over crest, and slight right, 140. Jump, keep middle, and slight left, 70.
Yeah,
6 left,
Pingers, do you know the app
50,
Voice Attack
6
that
right,
people use
tightens,
mainly
into
on
right over
Elite
jump,
Dangerous?
90, 5 right,
It's
opens.
$10 for the full version of the app, but you can try it out for free and do like 15 commands and just see if it works for you.
17, caution,
VoiceAttack.com.
jump, 5 left, and 1 right short. Don't cut, into 2 left short.
And it works on all
and
games.
crest,
I use it on
40,
ATS all the time.
left,
Oh,
don't
so
cut,
great.
Opens 4. 150. Jump and 1 right.
I usually just use it for keybinds, but it'll do a lot more than that too. Like you can use it to open applications,
and 5 left.
even move around the mouse, like just so much actually. It's really, really much more useful than like just the built-in Windows accessibility options.
Crest. And small jump 140. Slight left 170. 6 left, tightens, over bump, 50, slowing, slight right over crest, 40, turns her right, around wheel.
Lol, what a finish.
70, slight right over crest, 70. 6 left, long, tightens 5, 60, 4 right short, over crest, 1
Right into the gate.
Over finish,
I hit the yellow gate and I flipped, spun, did everything else and then went straight through the red gate.
Photo finish.
I must have done like 3 flips and 7 spins and whatever between the 2 gates, but I still managed to go through the red gate.
Who dat? All right, we got Nemesis coming in. What's up, Nemesis?
Yo!
Good morning.
How you doing?
Where the hell you guys find 20 seconds on this map? I don't know.
Oh, I know, right? This is Stone's stomping grounds. It's in the name, Estonia. But we drive Newply a lot. This is probably the one stage we know.
I know. I was flying.
That lobby last night had me guessing myself. I was like, those guys were flying in there.
Oh yeah, Forrest and all of his homies. Yeah, they're even faster than this group, man. Like, yeah.
I didn't even know some of those times were possible. I was just like
4 seconds lost on the last sector. Jesus.
Just like 4 seconds quicker on the first split. I'm like, what?
Yeah. This is where I'd remind people to be like, just beat your time first, beat their time later, you know? Like,
yeah.
It can be really discouraging if you compare yourself to the aliens all the time.
Oh man, those guys are quick.
Mr. Drumbride's back.
Yep, Drumbride's back.
Oh man, I'm gonna suffer on this.
It seems a bit better, thank you, Nate.
No worries, bro. Glad I could help. Okay, what is up next?
Grease, Group B rear-wheel drive.
That's right. Group B rear-wheel drive Grease. I forget who we have to blame for this, but it's not me.
I know, that's quite a way to warm up.
Oh, Mr. Sylvia, son of a... Okay, Grease. Okay, Pro Car is fast, but it is wide. The easiest one to drive is the Manta. Porsche, if you really like a challenge, I think Evo 037 is probably the most stable for the Grease, but I'm going to take the Porsche.
You're brave. I'm going to stay with the Opel and keep the thing on the road.
Yeah, it's the only front engine rear wheel drive, so it's probably the most natural for most people.
Here at Eco Acropolis
I picked the BMW because that's what my steering wheel says.
Got to stay on brand.
Well, that's confusing.
Yeah,
it's hard to
like,
what am I driving? A rally car, though, right? Like, you're.
I have more trouble forgetting that I'm in a rear-wheel drive.
Did they actually race that thing, or like?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Only for a couple of years, but yeah, definitely. I don't think it was like
impractical. Yeah.
I don't think it was like in the top class of WRC for a decade or anything like that. So it's not what you would call a standard or normal rally car, but local rallies, regional rallies, and probably even vintage rallies these days. Yeah, it's definitely still something that
can you get your hand on one? I feel like they're so expensive, those M1s. They're like
Well, they gotta be. They're rare. They didn't
Yeah.
even make that many of them. So yeah,
That's what I
absolutely.
mean.
The M1 Pro
Sorry,
car
just messing
on
with my setup here.
Automobilista 2 feels amazing. I love driving that one.
Yeah, I gotta pick your brain about AMS too one of these days.
Yeah, sure, dude. I've been playing that game since it came out 5 years ago, so I can help you with a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I've been it's like one of those things where I found out about custom force feedback files, and I'm like, oh no, this could be, I could like tinker endlessly. This isn't good.
Oh yeah, I can definitely help narrow it down for you. And we'll take into account what wheel you're using and, you know, what kind of feel you want, because I don't think that there's one way to do these things. I always think about,
oh no, there isn't.
You know, like what's your choice in styles and what's the cars that you like to drive and what wheelbase have you got and all that. It's definitely a multi-point equation. There's lots of variables there.
Yeah, I want to get that game feeling good because it's just so easy. It's like this game. It's so easy to set up lobbies and jump in and out and stuff, you know? So it's
precisely. That's why I love it.
Like AC feels amazing, but getting a server set up on AC is like, you know, a challenge in and of itself. So, and I'm an IT guy.
I'm on there tonight at 5 o'clock if you want, bro.
If I'm around, I will definitely probably check that out, dude. So.
Yep, every Saturday. Friday mornings I race with Buzz until I start my new job. So Buzz is always on it on Friday mornings, and then I do it on Saturday night, where we do a second round of the same setup. So it's like he does the early time in the day so that folks in Europe can drive, and I do the late time in the day so that folks over here on the west side can drive.
Slight left.
Tonight we're doing Formula Dirt on TP, Finland.
Short, 5 left,
Like a rally cross track,
70.
basically.
3 left, over bump, 80.
First spin out.
Slowing, slight left, 50.
Yeah, I'm not nearly good as circuit racing as I am at rally. So.
Hairpin left, tightens, 30.
Yeah, me neither, but I do enjoy it, and the variety of that game makes it worth it.
Yeah.
230 track layouts and 170 plus cars and more coming soon.
Right, into 3 left, opens.
And the VR is incredible.
Yeah, the VR support's great.
It's
absolutely
unbelievable.
It used to be Project Cars 2 was like the only game that was stable enough to run my Rift S on the potato that I was driving on.
And 2 left short.
Well, that's the thing, the performance, I'm like, how is it getting the frames? Like, because you try VR in other games and like you know, the performance just isn't there. And then AMS2, it's like, yeah, we're good. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
It was a priority for the guy who designed the engine in the first place because he's a sim racer that drives in VR.
4 right short, 40.
Yeah, it's a shame this game doesn't really work well with it because Dirt Rally 2 looks really good.
They did eventually get it working well on Dirt Rally 2, but it was plagued with the same issues as this one originally.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I was a latecomer to Dirt Rally. So.
You know why? They're on Unity. They're programmed on Unity. And the VR support on Unity takes a lot of optimization to get it right.
And 2 left, long, open.
This game's on Unreal Engine, but the whole thing was ported from Dirt Rally 2, which was designed on what they call the Ego engine. But that was just their customization of the Unity.
Slight left, 90.
What was I going to say? The Unreal is just graphical back and like all the menu systems and like all that kind of stuff is, and even the physics is almost identical, you know, it's like to the previous game. So
yeah, it's like, I don't know how it works like mechanically because I'm not a programmer, but they say it's basically ported over from the old one and then just tweaked.
It's like both the games have the 8 setup limit. It's like, oh, okay, this is the same underneath it. Yeah, very similar.
5 right short, 30. 2 left, opens.
All the menu options are like the same labeling and everything.
Yeah, just a little like reskin, but pretty much the same. Yeah.
Caution, 4 right, tightens 2. 40, crest. And slight right, 60. 4 right, half long.
Yeah, you're right. The
100.
Opel is definitely easier to drive. So, it's not very
4
quick,
left,
but it's easier to
tightens,
drive.
40.
So.
You know what it lacks in
left.
power? It makes up in weight because it's a lot lighter than the other cars.
3
Almost
right,
1,000 pounds
long
lighter than
tightens.
the other cars. So
Into
its power to
slight
weight
left,
ratio
into
is still
3 right,
comparable.
90.
If you can keep the grip down and keep it moving, it's
4
definitely
left short. Into right over
competitive.
crest, 120. 6 right, long. Into slight left and 6 right short, 40. 4 right short. And late 3 left, long.
Man, I'm loving this Porsche right now.
Into 5 right, half long, 60.
This new DD wheel is making everything
Turn
feel
hairpin
so
right.
much better.
And 2 left, 40.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be off my belt
1
wheel.
left short, 40.
What did you end up getting?
30.
So I spoiled myself. I got a Semi Q Pro 2.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, because by the time I was looking at like the stronger wheelbases, I was like, I'm like, a few hundred more and just buy once, cry once, right? And never have to think about it for 10 plus years. And so that's what I did. And I don't regret it for 1 second. So, but I went Simagic for all my other upgrades. I think I'm going to stick with like so I like Simagic pedals. I bought a Simagic wheel. You know, the Simagic haptics. So I like theirs, but I was just like, you know what? For the wheelbase, I'm gonna splurge and I'm gonna spoil myself. So that's what I did.
Yeah, that sounds
It was on
nice,
sale
man.
on Black Friday, so I was just like, what the hell?
But yeah, I like the buy once, cry once philosophy too, because if you can afford it, you actually save money in the long run.
Well, I bought the CSL Elite, which was like the Fanatec belt wheel at like the worst time possible. Like I got into it like right during COVID, and they came out with their like inexpensive, quote unquote, you know, direct drive bases. Pretty much like I want to say like 8 months later. So.
Oh yeah, totally. Bad
So
timing.
it was just, I was just like, oh really? I like the money I spent on that belt wheel. I could have gotten a direct drive. Yeah, I was always a little peeved about that.
Of course, they don't tell you they're coming out with that, because otherwise they won't make sales on what they got in their hands.
Yeah.
And they do that with the automobile industry too. They call that the Osborne effect. It's been proven that if they say, we've got these cars right now, but these better cars are coming out later, it'll actually affect their current sales, so they don't say anything, which is very unfortunate.
5 right, into 2 left, long, opens. 40, 3 right, tightens. Into 3
But
left.
yeah, it's already like,
Into 2 right.
I mean, I've
30,
played around. I have a
right.
couple of buddies who have direct drive wheels, and it already, like, they have Mosas and the like, and already felt a million times better than my old bell wheel, so I was excited. And then this thing is just like, oh my god, I can tell when you dialed it in. It's just, it's gonna be good. I haven't even scratched the surface yet, though. So.
And 5 right.
Yeah, I forget which one Wolvie's got, but I've driven on his rig a couple times, so I knew what I was going to be in for. And I just got a hell of a deal on this Simagic from my buddy Hammer, because he upgraded to like the Simagic Ultimate, I think.
Oh wow, yeah. I think they even discontinued that one because it's like most people just get the Pro.
Yeah.
Most people are getting the Evos now, which are the new ones.
Oh, Evo. Yeah, okay.
Oh, the Sim Evos. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's the Alpha, which had the Ultimate, and then there's the Evo that doesn't have an Ultimate yet. They're going to call that Zeus.
What's up, Soul Walker?
Yeah, me too, RB.
Yeah, right. Get your shoulder rolls in. Drink lots of water.
I actually think I'm gonna hop off. I see my wife has come back home.
Excellent.
Thanks
for
guys.
joining, brother.
Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.
Cool. Catch you later,
Easy,
bro.
man.
Hey, Nate.
What's up, Sil? How you doing, man?
Good, I'm good. And just jumping. I just finished what I needed to do, so now I'm up for it. A little bit of Friday.
Ready to race. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Allons-y.
Is my volume good?
Yeah, seems good, man.
Okay.
Okay, I think this tuning's actually working for me, so I might as well save it. Oh, 30 seconds early. Okay, the next car grab is coming up in 30 seconds. So, like, right when we start this stage.
Oh no, got another alien in.
Aliens everywhere. We need that WRF alien spray. I'm gonna put that in the merch store, man.
Mr. Soulwalker!
Yeah.
Starts slight right, one
I
left.
have my coffee
good
yet.
luck.
I think they're multiplying.
5.
Don't make excuses.
4, 3, 2.
You don't need coffee.
1, go. Into slight right and 2 left. Keep in 80. Open hairpin right.
No one needs coffee. Aliens,
Left
aliens,
over
aliens.
crest, 50. 4 left short, into 6 right over crest, 130. 4 left, half long, tightens, 140.
Ooh, Rolls Royce Silver Wraith 2. All right.
Slight left, 50. 3 left, slowing,
That's a nice
40.
car.
Left over crest, and late 1 right, half long. And 6 left over crest, 30, 3 right short, into 6 left, caution, 40, 3 left, keep in, 100. 5 left, tightens, 120. Caution, 5 left short, and 7 square right, 30. Square right short, 60. Slide left, 30. 3 right short, and 4 left. Very long, caution, tighten square. Into slide right over crest, into 3 right short, into 2 left, opens, and 1 right, long, tightens. 80. 3 right, half long, 90. 2 left, half long, tightens 1, and 5 right, into 2 left, long, opens. 40, 3 right, tightens. Into 3 left, half long, into 2 right, 30, hairpin right.
Whoa, bouncing off the walls.
Wow, I'm surprised my tires survived going through that rough
left,
patch.
200, slowing. Water splash, into turn square right, short, into
Ready
1
with the
left,
wipers.
and 5 right, tightens. Water splash, 40. Slight right, into 3 left short, 30. Slight left, 50. 4 right, and 5 left.
What's up, Masa?
Half long, caution, water splash. Into 5 left, long.
The DLC did, right?
into 3 right short, 90.
What's that?
6 left.
This was the DLC stage, right? There's a couple DLC stages in Greece or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Sweden. Yeah.
3 left.
Like, it looks better.
Titans. Keep in. Into 4 right. Open 6. Caution. Into right over crest. Into southern 2 left.
Yeah, it's too bad they didn't actually finish polishing the rest of this game before they gave up on it.
Titans 4. Half long. 18 downhill.
Yeah, you can tell with like the Sweden like stage when they have time, they can do a good job. You know.
Yeah.
So this game was totally rushed.
But the shareholders, man.
Into 4 right.
I know, man.
Right over crest. Slowing. 50.
I don't think EA stock's been a good buy either, actually. So I wouldn't
Yeah.
Not even good to be a shareholder.
42 right.
Yep.
Titans 1.
I mean, you know, there's 2 philosophies with that.
Into 1 left
You
short.
just buy it,
and
leave
2
it there
right.
for 30 years, and then there's the people that want to see growth every quarter before they start selling.
Water splash.
It's that short-term attitude that just put a lot of pressure on game developers to push a product out
Nearly
before
6
it's even
left.
ready.
Into 6 right. Long Titans. Meet. Into crest.
I think it's best to just tell those people, look, if you're here for the short term,
Small crest.
don't.
And 3
Just
right
invest in
short.
something
Into
else.
4 right. Opens. 60.
Then you get long-term
Slight left,
investors that
slowing,
just shut up
70.
and leave it lie.
2 right. Keep in. And square left. Half long. 30. 1 right. Half long Titans. And 3 left. Opens and Titans. 4 left. 60.
Even better if you can do it without
4
public
left.
funds.
And lane 3 right. Half long. 40. Water splash.
Get your own sponsors.
And slight left. Long. 50. 5 right short. Into slight left. 40. Crest. Keep middle. Into slight
At least
right.
the water clears up the portrait really
left over
quickly.
crest.
That's nice.
60. Slowing. 6 right. 6 left. 40. 2 right. Long Titans. And open hairpin left. Titans. Into 1 right. 60. 2 left. Water splash. 60. 4 left short. And 6 right. 40. 3 right. 70.
Oh, no,
Slowing,
really?
right over crest.
Man.
And slight left, slight right, and 3
Go
left
for a swim,
short,
Stone?
and 5 right, keep in,
Oh, I
80.
just clipped a rock on the right. It threw me off the wall on the left. It was gone.
Left over
Terminal.
crest,
Aw.
late, 100.
Ping pong bounce.
Slight right, long. Into crest, slowing, 50. 4 left.
I hit
Into 5 right over
a bank.
crest.
And my car
And
literally
1
went
right.
on top of like 4 people, and there was like 6-second penalty. I was like, yeah, sure, 6 seconds.
And 3 left, into 5
Like,
right.
Yeah, I'll take 6 seconds.
4
Yeah.
Into 1
vehicular
left,
manslaughter.
Titans.
Yeah, sure beats 30 years in
Small
jail.
crest, into 3 right, long, opens, 100. 6 right, 120.
Meanwhile, if you're 2 car lengths off the road and you reach that 30 seconds.
2 right short,
Yeah,
keep in,
totally.
and 1 left, don't cut,
Ugh.
and crest, 180. 5 left, Titans, into 3 right, half long Titans, 50. Late, 5 left short, and 6 right, into 6 left, over finish, 100, 4 right, to stop. Okay, that's a 7-minute, 8.3.
No, you get a get out of jail free card in this game.
Yeah. In the real world, you are expected to keep control of your car. Now, spectators have signed waivers, but if they determine that you were being reckless, overly aggressive, and not being respectful of the spectator areas, which everybody does. Everybody is especially careful in the spectator areas, and they talk about that when you first sign up for the rally, that everybody's going to chill out in the spectator areas because nobody wants anyone to die or get injured. And as long as everybody respects that same rule, then they all have the same pace, right? So if they find that you're overly aggressive and you're not listening to your crew chief telling you to stop that, yes, you can go to jail if you kill somebody. Yeah, motivate.
That's what's missing from AC Rally. We need the 80s Group B crowds where they're like partying like the Red City, you know, for the cars.
Yeah.
What I can say from that, Nate, it's, you know, if we drive safely, we can be as fast as, you know. Where I'm getting at with this, it's you know, if you're careful on the way you drive, and you manage to keep a good pace, you have chances of, you know, of winning either way.
Yeah, actually, right? And so the veterans know that keeping control of your car and driving smoothly is not also safer. It's not just safer, it's also faster.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, real life rallies are also way longer than even the stages we have, you know, in the game, right? And they can be going for like almost hours sometimes, right?
For sure. They got to pace themselves. They can't go 100% the whole time.
Indeed.
Yeah, you'd be exhausted.
Yep. All that's true.
I got to take a nap when I do the bio rally in Chile. I'm like, okay.
All right. Wet Tarmac coming up next in Rally Iberia. Soul Walker, you were saying something. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, so I think we have to, you know, to take conscience of the environment we are. Mm-hmm. So we have to adjust our pace with that. So yeah, there's no reaching the top speed here. It's not the primary objective.
Yep, and nobody but a psychopath is going to enjoy getting first place, having known they killed someone on the way to getting it.
Right.
That's the nice thing about rally racers is they stay in control of their cars, and even in the WRC, they are expected not to crash. If they crash, they want to know why. They go, were you going too fast? Were you going beyond the capabilities of the car? Was your co-driver telling you to slow down and you were ignoring them? Because if all of that is the case, you can get in trouble.
Like it takes a lot of focus to be that fast, right?
Yeah.
And it's not everyone who has that kind of ability to maintain that kind of energy there.
Yeah, and that's why I consider the rally drivers are probably some of the best in the world, where they drive in unknown conditions and unknown surfaces and all this kind of stuff, and then still manage to come out pretty unscathed a lot of the time. And when they do crash, it's almost always an equipment failure. Sometimes it's them making a mistake, but it's almost always like suspension or brakes or something's gone out and their control is not the way it should be. And the crew chief will always tell them, you've got worn out brakes, so you cannot go as fast because the brakes might fail, you know. And since most rally drivers are also mechanically inclined, they know that that's true, and not only kill people watching the rally, but they could kill themselves and their co-driver. And then if all of that happens, maybe the team gets banned from the rally. And if all that happens, maybe the rally in that location gets canceled. So we might look back on the Group B videos and think, oh, this is so great. Look at all the people in the middle of the road. That was worst case scenario, and they never, ever, ever want that to happen again. When my son was young, I would go take him out to the rally here where we do it properly, where there's a space for spectators and everybody slows down and it's very low risk, right? His grandmother fought Group B with people on the road. That's what she thought. She thought I was taking my son to go stand in the middle of the rally road. I was like, no. No one does that anymore.
5 right. Good luck.
Like, if they have a bunch of people on the road, they close that stage. They will cancel it.
1, go, 130. 5 right, half long, 160, slowing. Keep left, into turn square right, around sign. 90, 6 left sharp. Tightens 3, very low.
And I would suspect, since it's a bad form, bad example, poor safety, I would suspect that no game is ever going to do those waves of people. Because while it might look amazing on film, they would come back to the service area with people's fingers stuck in the cowling because they reached out to touch the car and got their fingers ripped off. That happened more than once.
Left 1 right, half long, 110.
Oh, that's crazy.
Absolutely. So there's being a rally fan, and then there's being suicidally
5
stupid.
left. Into slight right, slowing, 40, square left, and 1 left, 60. 5 right, keep in. And 4 left, 30, caution, 5 right, and 7 1 right, half long tightens, and 1 left short, into slight right, and 5 left, don't cut, 50. 3 right sharp, 60. 3 right, slowing. Into 6 left, and 7 square left, sharp, into 1 right, half long, 50. Crest. And slight right, slowing, 40, 3 left, half long, and 1 left, keep in, 90. Slight right, into 6 left, 6 right, slowing, 70, 1 right, half long, 70, slight right, long, 40. 2 left, 60. Lead 4 right, half long. 2 left, long, and 4 right, very long. 70, 4 right, half long, 60. Square left, long. And 6 right, 40. 3 right short, into 4 left, and slide right, and 4 left. Tightens 1. 30, 5 right, 50, 4 right, 90, 5 right, slowing, 80, 3 right, don't cut, into 1 left, long, past junction, and 2 right short, 120. 5 right over crest, very long. 60, 6 left, long tightens, 160.
No one got that Jaguar XJS.
Lead 4 right, half
Wah,
long,
wah.
80. 1 left, over bridge. And 4 right, 60.
If it was the Lister version, I would take it.
Yeah, right?
5 left short, and 6 right, 180.
So people like to crap on Jaguars, but my dad had an XJ, and that thing was nice.
Got to drive a 79 XJS convertible a couple of times. That was pretty fun. It was a nice car.
Yeah, he had like the big sedan one, but man, to this day, that's the best factory sound system I've ever heard in a car, and I've heard a lot. It had like something ridiculous like 16 speaker Alpine system in this light. Low-key Jaguar was hilarious.
It's interesting how people think of brands as a monolith with one level of quality throughout its entire life, but Jaguar lived a long time as a brand, and it changed hands several times. There was a time when Ford owned Jaguar. I don't know if that's still true, but when Ford first took over Jaguar, they weren't very good, but they did sort it out eventually. There are some people that think all Jaguars are just as bad as those first ones done by Ford, but they did sort it out. Like, if you get an old Jag or if you get a Jag after that era, they're fine. They're totally fine.
Yeah, my dad's XJ was a Ford era. It was a nice car, so. And I had a lot of, like, he had some other cars that were nice. That was a nice car, so.
I'm driving the Polo.
30 over finish. Okay, that's a 5 minute. 3.6.
Like almost every car brand out there has its good years and its bad years. So almost like on instinct now, every time people are like, Subaru's always bad head gaskets, I'm like, 95 through 97, 2002 through 2004, and outside that, it's not a problem. And if you're blowing the head gaskets on your Subarus, it's because you're shifting them at the high point like they're a Honda. You need to short shift them like they're a Porsche. There you go. I'm a Subaru mechanic, so I know this. People blowing up their Subaru motors because they're like, and that's not what Subarus are made for. It's just the truth.
Yeah, they're
painful as it is to say.
very torquey.
Yeah, they're a low-end powered beast, and their power drops off at before the red line. The power drops off. There's absolutely no reason to max them out. All right, another wet tarmac stage. Let's go.
Really don't like tarmac in this game. Ugh.
I might be able to
it's
help
better than
you.
Dirt Rally too,
This is gonna be the coolest party ever.
Great.
I might be able to
so
help.
slidey. Yeah.
I might be able.
What's that? Yeah.
Okay, let me try again. I might be able to help you with that if you can tell me what's wrong.
It just feels slidey. Like there's a lot of snap oversteer, and that's my biggest issue, I think. So.
Snap oversteer usually happens from having your suspension tight like it's a dry day on a wet day. So what happens...
Okay, so loosen the roll bar like a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like loosen the springs and loosen the dampers and loosen the roll bar a little bit because it will give you a little bit of a warning before it goes away. On suspension that's too tight, it will go away all of a sudden, and that's how you get that snap oversteer. So what you want is a warning system where it'll start to list over on one side and then one tire has less pressure than the other and it slowly starts to drift on you. But for the same reason, you can bring it back more gently.
Okay.
People tend to do this thing where they want slam it to the ground, all the camber, all the anti-roll bar, all the springs, all the dampers, and that's only for formula cars on a hot day. You know, that's like you have to drive to the road conditions. So tarmac in rally is nothing like a formula track, you know, like it's way more rough. And that roughness will be the thing that disconnects your tires from the surface if your suspension is too tight.
Gotcha.
Like you don't get all the grip compared to a Formula 1
6
track.
right.
Yeah.
40. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 6 right, 40, slight left, 30, 4 left, very long, opens, and 5 right, 40, 3 left, half long, 30, 1 right, half long, 40, 3 left, opens, 60, 5 left, 80, leap 3 right, very long, 100, slight right, into 6 left, 280.
God damn it, Nate, you're right.
I can't even accept that as me being right, but I appreciate your observation. I've just learned from some of the best in the world. Just passing on the info.
40, 2 right, and 2 left, keep in, 40.
Go-kart settings are not for rally cars.
50. 5 left.
Yeah, I'm sure the setup I have is quick if you don't make any mistakes and you're like, but it's not very dynamic. You know,
6 left, long, slowing, 60.
Another one that we tend to do, video games give us bad habits because they give us super grippy tires all the time.
And 5 left.
So what you end up doing is you overblow the braking zone because you're expecting like massive amounts of superhuman grip, right? So if you can deal with a little bit lower brake pressure and a little less to the front, then you won't understeer as much. So it's actually more even braking than in track racing.
Into 5 right, half long, opens. And 3 left sharp, and 5 right, opens, 100. Lead 2 left, opens half long, and 4 left short, 120.
Like clockwork, every time I would slide off a corner, my friend Kip would say in chat, brake sooner. Concentrate on the out, like the exit speed.
And 3 right, opens,
brake sooner, be on command of the power through the corner and out.
4 right, half long tightens.
And if you ever want to double check this, go do a time trial the normal way, and then do a time trial braking sooner and gassing sooner, and you will pass yourself, and you'll see it.
Late square left, around roundabout. Into crest, into slight left, 120, slowing.
You guys should watch Stone Man drive sometime too. He is smooth and fluidic all the time, and that's why he consistently beats me.
Slowing, 50, 2 left, tightens.
Just got that finesse.
60, slowing, 6 left.
And you know, I think Stone would agree. We do this because we're used to driving Mini Coopers. You got to be as smooth and momentum conservative as possible when you don't have a bunch of power. So you learn how to, instead of stabbing the brakes and throwing the car around the corner, you just slow down soon, nice and smooth, back on the gas, nice and smooth.
5 right short and slight left, slowing, 40.
You can definitely win a sprint stage. Say you got a power stage at the end of the rally. There's one more stage. You don't even need to conserve the tires and just fucking send it for sure. But in rally, it's typically like 8 to 12 stages. And it's average speed that wins rallies.
40. 1 right short and 6 left. And square right, tightens.
This is why I take people to drive in a 110 horsepower front-wheel drive open differential Ford Focus shitbox with 200,000 miles, no synchros in third.
And 5 right short and 1 left.
Because all there is left to do at that point is maintain momentum.
Square left, half long. 60, 3 right, long, tightens. And square left. 50, 5 left short. And 6 left, into 3 right, tightens, into 4 left, 4 right, 100. 2 right, opens long.
Driving on wet tarmac will make you better on dry tarmac too. When you practice on wet tarmac, you learn how to do this thing where you're smooth on all the inputs. Gas, brake, steering, all of it makes you smooth. And then you go back to dry tarmac and you're like, oh, okay, I can do this with grip now. So you can push it a little harder.
Tightens 1, keep in, 60, 1 right short, 40.
But it's still the same thing, you know, nice smooth arcs through all the corners.
1 right sharp.
If you're snapping the handbrake more than once a stage, you're doing it too much.
60, 5 right, keep in, and 6 left, into 4 right, long, tightens, 30. 5 right short, don't cut, into 1
In fact,
left.
you don't even need the handbrake at all if you're setting up properly with these modern rally cars.
70. 3 right, half long, tightens, into 6 left, 50, late 1 left, tightens, and 1 right short, 30, 1 left short, into 3 right, and 3 right.
Oh no!
And
I used to hit my 3 times.
And right, one right opens.
Figure out why.
At your speed, I'm not surprised, because what happens is you run out of rotation, you need just a little bit more, so you pull the handbrake. But you dance so close to the edge, Soul Walker, I'm not surprised that you would use the handbrake more often.
Okay, that's a 6 minute, 13.6.
Yeah, if I didn't crash at the end, that literally would have been first place. What a difference. Wow.
But earlier I was very consistent. I could feel the, a certain pace. But I figured out that I've put too much brake bias to the rear. I was at 68 before and then put it at 65.
Oh yeah, and let's talk about how brake bias will actually affect how the car rotates, but at different points in the corner. Say, I use a more even brake bias, like 62 to 65 on almost all the cars. The only time I go up to the 70s is in Japan. But what I end up doing is, when I put the brakes all the way to the front like that, I do all my braking in a straight line before I even start turning the corner. Like, it's all for maximum straight line braking, and that's why you put it to the front. If you like to enter the corner sliding and braking and balancing between the gas and the brake, which is, the reason why a lot of people like to rally race, then you actually want the brake bias to be back a little farther from 62 to 65 so that you can balance between the two while you're in the middle of a corner. You go even farther if, say, you're going into the corner and the front end is sliding, then that just dictates that the brake bias is too far forward. If you go into the corner and the back end is sliding, because the brakes is what we're talking about, right? Because of the brakes, then your brake bias is too far to the back. But there's another dynamic there that you got to think about. If you are going completely off the brake and pressing the gas, or going completely off the gas and pressing the brakes, then you're really upsetting the balance of the car. So I always tell people, like, whether on controller or anything else, you want to blend gas and brake together. Almost always they should cross over each other. There should never be a time where you just completely release the gas all of a sudden. You want to come off the gas slowly, and there should never be a time where you just slam the brakes to the ground. You want to start on the brakes and progressively get harder and harder as you get toward the end of your braking zone. And even then, trail braking is where you let off the brakes slowly instead of all of a sudden. So every little bit counts. Think about, like, if the suspension's really loose, you can feel it. It's much more noticeable. But like, if you press the gas and lift the gas and press the gas and lift the gas, you can see the car tipping forward and back, forward and back. And the same thing will happen with your brakes too. If you press the brakes, the car tips forward. If you let off the brakes, it levels out again. So if you can balance between the two and try to keep all four tires connected all the time, then you're maximizing your grip. So if your brake bias is too far to the front, you're going to understeer. And if your brake bias is too far to the back, you're going to oversteer. So sometimes what I'll do when I'm tuning my car is I'll go do a time trial, and then I'll watch the replay, and I'll look at the car from the side angle on the outside. And if the back brakes are locking first, I move the bias forward, and then vice versa. What's up, Stoneboy?
Yeah, good midday. Yeah, I have solved my problems, I think.
Excellent.
Yeah, problems. Not all the problems.
Can you solve my problems now?
Not your problems. I will if you allow me. But I don't know what your problems are. Maybe don't speak about it.
Let's say I don't have any problems that are technical related, so I'm just joking.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking too.
Let's say is Sillin's out, right? He said he was taking a break. Okay, because I see a invite here lingering.
Oh, Sillen, I drove yesterday with good person, nice person.
Yeah, Sillin's awesome.
If you need,
I sent you a chat request there, Stone.
I didn't hear the question.
Oh, Stoneboy, I sent you a chat, share chat there. if you want to join the share chat.
Yeah, I was thinking of joining share chat also.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm now in. Disable this. And the sounds. Yep. Okay, thanks.
And then I'm sending you one right now, Soul Walker.
All right.
Yeah, I'm in the share chat now.
And chat, stream, watching my stream. Sorry the music keeps shutting off. Discord seems to think that I am broadcasting Spotify and it shuts down the Spotify. And it seems to always happen when I've got people in a Discord channel with me. Not everybody, but just some people. And like, it's not anybody's problem. It's like the game is cross-talking or something. I've been trying to eliminate it, but it seems like it's almost like my headphones are picking it up by the microphone or something like that. But yeah, it's like the more people in Discord, the more times it has to catch that, which is a real bummer considering nobody's watching this stream so they don't have to pay for Spotify. It's so stupid. It is so stupid. They're not like, oh, I'm not going to pay for Spotify. I can just listen to these guys talk over my music all day. That's great. Yeah.
They think they are smart in the beginning.
It's just, oh man. Like, I understand if we are just playing nothing but music on our channel, like that's ripping people off, right? But
100. Good luck.
It's so silly.
5,
so silly.
4,
DMCA
3,
stuff's gone crazy.
2, 1.
Ironically, it's legal if you just play music because then it's just you're just a radio broadcast. Once you add it to something else like a stream, then it becomes transformative, and that's when you get into copyright stuff.
It's so crazy.
There's a million internet radio stations, you know. You just have to pay your, royalty, which is way cheaper than getting copyright licensing agreements and all that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, I was a professional DJ for a little while. I paid for my licensing fees so I could play anything I want at weddings and stuff like that. It only cost me, $500 a year or so. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, no, it's not crazy. Compared to what it would cost to get the rights to use it in a commercial, So.
But yeah, I'm sure you guys would agree. It's quite arguable to say I am learning about music that I never would have heard when I'm watching somebody stream and they got something playing that I like. I'm like, hey, what's that? I'm gonna add it to my roster on my Spotify. Like it's part of discovery.
With you on that, I always thought if they were even smarter, they'd integrate it directly into the platform, so you could just, just the way people basically link a jam, which is basically the same thing, just with an extra step. They could have that. They could have had that built into Twitch. They could even have a very small smidgen revenue sharing, and people would have been probably okay with it,
Yeah,
but,
totally. Like, how hard is that?
And square left, long.
Such
30,
a bummer.
2 right, 90. 2 right short, 60. 3 right, tightens. And 3 left, past junction, 40. Crest. Into slight right, 50. Small crest. And 3 left short, past junction, and small crest. Into slight left, 190. Caution, 1 right short, over bump, and 2 left, half long tightens. And slight right, 50. 6 right, 130. Caution, big jump into slight right, into crest, and 5 right short, 130.
Oh shit. Bad landing.
Slight right short, past junction, 160. Left over small crest, 100. 5 right short, 60. Small jump. 5 left, into crest, 80. 4 right, half long, 200. Crest, 140. 5 left short, over crest, into 6 right, 100, 5 right short, into 5 left, long tightens, 50, crest, and right over crest, 70, caution, left over crest, into turn 5 right, 40, 2 left, tightens, 30, turn 1 right, opens, 60, slight right, 130, late 4 left, opens, 80, 4 right, half long tightens, negative camber into slight left, right over bump, slowing, 80, 5 left over crest, and turn square right, onto tarmac, 100. Two left, cut, 130. Turn 6 left, onto gravel, 70. 3 left, 40. 5 right short, 50. 5 right over crest. And 4 left, at junction, into 5 left, tightens. Into 6 right. Into 6 left, half long. And 4 right. Slight left, and 4 right short, into 3 left short, into 5 right over crest, tightens, into 4 left, 30, 2 left over crest, and late 1 right, short, 50, 6 left over crest, and slight right, over bump, into 5 left, 40, 4 right, tightens, and 6 left short, into 5 right, 40. 2 left, opens and tightens. 3 left, 30. 2 right, half long. And 3 left short, into 1 right short. And 4 left, very long tightens. 100. 2 right sharp, 40. Slight right, slight left, into crest. Into 3 left, 4 right, short, into 6 left, long tightens, 40. 4 right short, 60, 3 right, past junction, 70. Left over crest. And 4 right, 4 left short, into 3 right, 60. 6 left over crest. Into slight right, slight left, into 4 right, long, 120, slowing. Small crest. And 1 left, tightens. 70, 3 left short. Into 3 right, tightens. Into 5 left, 70. Left over small
I was getting mad at myself
50.
when I damaged the car after the stage is over.
Small jump, slowing, 80, 3 right short, 40, 1 left, opens, 40.
Oh, perfect.
5 right short,
When this game first came out, that damage actually counts. But now
does it not? Does it not carry over?
Finish,
Oh,
yeah. Left,
I did not realize that. You should have put 2 and 2 together by now.
2.7.
it would be accurate for it to count, but enough people were like, come on, man, it's just a game, you know, so they changed it.
When I finished my first stage on AC Rally, I went slamming into the finish line and got like a 15-second penalty. It was like, oh yeah, you probably shouldn't do that in all games.
Yeah, totally. I
can
like
also
that.
run through the trees. You can also run through the trees, so it's not accurate also.
Yeah.
Real life will not happen.
I think instead of trying to make a game that just pleases everybody all on one settings, they should just put that in as an option. Because some of us want it to be extremely realistic, and some of us just want it to be easy, and both are valid. Both are okay. You know, and maybe we just, you know, one game is for simulation and the other one is for arcade. Okay, fine. But the way that money works and the way businesses work is they want everybody to buy the game. So if that's the case, then they should put all of the options in.
Yep.
Games with options like that have a lot more replayability too. Because there's like, there's sub games that we can play. Like we could do lobbies with no damage, which we do on Sundays. And we make it easy on people, and we choose easy cars, and we do easy stages and stuff like that. We do popular stuff. And then like today, Saturday, or like when Freitas and I are due Tuesdays and Thursdays, we go and we do stuff that's like more difficult. We try to push people a little bit, make them try a little bit harder. I still let people use assists, but damn it, I never use assists because I want to know how to stop the car myself. Like
me too. I don't use engine brake either.
And I'm not saying other people need to do it my way, but I don't like playing a game where you can't turn off ABS and traction control. Like, Forza, whatever, we're just cruising around having fun, right? No problem.
Yeah.
But like if it's supposed to be a serious track racing game and it's all got all these assists, it's kind of like, well, what do you do when you're driving a car that doesn't have those things, right? Like you need to learn both. You need to learn both to be a well-rounded driver.
Mostly anything new, though, actually has ABS and traction control in real life. So, like, that's the thing I try to keep in mind is that, oh, yeah, this, like, crazy GT3 car isn't meant to be driven, without those things. So
there is a case in point where the GT3 race cars do have traction control and ABS, and it does make them faster, yes. But when you say regular street cars, they have ABS and traction control because people don't know what they're doing and don't want to learn, right? But we're talking about race cars, right? So I want to do the traction control. I want to do the ABS, right? So let's just make it an option in the game. Like I said, it's totally fine if people want to play it one way or the other. But why force everybody to do it one way? Just put an option in there.
Go, twisty, 60, 4 left,
What's up, Strix?
gravel, and 4 left. Don't cut into 3 right short, 80, crest, 100.
Like, if they dumb down ACR to make it easy on everybody, I'm going to be very disappointed. I just want that to be an option. Turn off damage, add assists, no problem. Everybody drive super soft tires with no wear. Okay, knock yourselves out. But I love how hard that game is right now. I love it, and I don't want it watered down just so they can sell more copies,
I think they did really well with the initial launch. I think a lot of people were excited for it. I think they were caught off guard with how popular it was.
You know what I noticed the most is people were saying the brakes don't work. The brakes don't work. Now there's a little bit of an input problem there, but once you map around that, once you figure it out, the brakes don't work because we're used to super sticky tires on super fast engine braking video games, and so the expectation of how fast a rally car should stop is based on fiction. So if you really watch rally racing and you see what they're doing, only the fastest modern cars with huge tires, with impact, like they've got huge tires with super sticky tires on a hot day on the tarmac. Okay, they stop really fast, but in all other conditions, you can't just stop on a dime. This game even, you can stop on a dime. These tires and this traction model in this game is very fictional and very forgiving.
40. 6 left, tightens. Into 6 right.
So you go and play ACR, and then you're like, the car won't stop. But unfortunately, that's rally, man.
4 right,
pressing the brakes at rally is dangerous.
Into 6 right.
You're gonna fucking slide.
Yeah, ACR was fine. It's like, it's tough to go back to this game, like go back and forth between this game and that game, I find. It's just the muscle memory is completely different.
Yeah, totally.
It's like,
Yeah, it's like it occupies a different
to one or the other.
Into 3 left short.
Yeah.
into slight right, into 5 left, tightens.
But you know, once you drive it a little bit, you get used to it, you start to recognize on ACR especially what I keep talking about, how you're supposed to follow through the corner with the brakes on, because you're actually trying to command the front end of the car to stay on the ground and turn. That is super effective in ACR, and if you don't do it, it'll drive like a wild, massive, oh man, such a difference if you're not using your braking on that game. Which in my experience is absolutely accurate. I'll go do autocross on a rainy day, and if I forget to do my braking, I'm all over the frickin' place, man. And if I do my braking, it doesn't matter if I'm on bald tires. I'm commanding the wheels, I'm getting no single spin, I'm getting no torque steer. It is so relevant, the way that game makes you control the dynamics.
60. Turn, lane 1 left, tightens. And 2 right, 40.
A lot of the suspension settings that you can get away with on this game are absolutely unrealistic too. Because let's say your spine can take it, so we'll just take that right out of there, because that's where I'd first say your spine can't take it. You can't do 12 hours in the go-kart settings on a rough stage. But let's just say you're superhuman, your spine's already fused together and you're not worried about that. Your car can't take it. If your suspension's too stiff, it starts ripping the wheels off the car. Like, it hits the body. I've seen suspension go through the top mounts because they hit too hard, you know? Like, they gotta reinforce the top mounts, and the suspension needs to be able to handle jumps and stuff like that. So you can't do go-kart settings in Finland, you know?
5 left short, 90. Slight right short.
Yeah, the jumps are the craziest things in this game. That makes me think, I'm like, I can't imagine actually doing this in real life. That's insane.
Yeah, and then imagine how hard you hit if your suspension's not taking it for you, you know?
Caution, right over big jump, 120.
Tommy Mäkinen actually ended up with compressed vertebrae from doing so many jumps over the years.
Slight left, 30. 2 right, tightens, 40. 1 left short, over crest, 170. Slight right, into crest, 53 right short.
Strix, I agree with you. I find ACR easier because it is more like real life.
Into crest, 50.
The really sticky truth that nobody wants to hear, but I say it anyway because I'm an asshole, apparently, is that these are video games and they're teaching us bad habits.
3 left, 30. 1 right.
That's why it says right at the beginning of the game, this is fictional, fanciful driving. Don't do this in the real world. It says that because people will take this literally and then go get themselves hurt.
I thought the format felt great in AC Rally. I don't have dirt road experience, so I can't comment on that. But I have a lot of all-wheel drive sedan experience on like hilly, you know, paved roads. That felt natural to me. So that's why I was excited about the game. I'm like, okay, like this is in the right. This is going in the right direction. So.
Yeah, I think one of the coolest things about it too is the way you just stab the brakes in that thing. You're upsetting the car so much that you won't even be able to slow down because you're all the way up on your front wheels. You got to do that progressive braking we were just talking about a minute ago.
2 left, half long, 40. 4 right over crest, half long,
I
tightens,
love
70.
driving on the wettest, nastiest conditions on ACR because it'll really teach you how to maintain the momentum and the weight transfer as opposed to stabbing the brakes and steering the wheel. You have to set up all your weight transfer before you even get to the corner. Because if you wait till the last second, you're gonna get nothing. You're gonna get hydroplane right off the road. And that is proper. I can tell you, I've done a lot of sloppy off-road driving because I grew up in Oregon and all my buddies were off-road drivers with trucks. I had a little Subaru wagon, and so I'm slopping around in the mud with all those guys, and the only way I could get anywhere was by holding the brakes while driving. like I learned that by accident. Like I didn't even know what I was doing, you know. I was just like, okay, this is working, so I'm gonna keep doing this. Let's see, Strix, to answer your question about how long we're gonna be going, I don't know. I think it's kind of one of those things where this was an impromptu stream and I started really early because I got up really early. So I've already been at it like 3 hours and I've actually kind of been thinking about taking a break, but I was going to see if one of these guys are going to keep going. So, you know, if one of these guys,
I am.
Yeah. Okay. Soul Walker's going to keep going. So there's no reason why you guys can't just keep on going, but I'm going to finish out this grid, which is, let's see. How much more do we got?
It's the last one, huh?
Was that the last one?
Yeah, that was the last one. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay, then that's where I'm going to cut out and take a break. So
Me too.
I don't know who's going to be in charge here because it was me and Cylin started out here, and I don't know who's joined after us.
Me.
I did.
And Soul Walker.
Okay, then who was after Stone?
Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna go and make a new lobby then.
Okay, yeah, make a new lobby. Everybody jump into Soul Walker's channel. I'm gonna raid into him so you'll know where to go, and then just jump into his lobby, guys.
Yeah, because I want to test a few things if it works.
Yeah, cool. And I'm just gonna go take a little break.
Monty and Winter Soul.
Maybe get set up to play some Species Stone if you like.
Yeah, when you're ready.
Cool.
Thank you, Nathan Stone.
Setting up that
Yeah,
raid.
thanks for the lobbies, guys.
Yep, cheers. And for those of you who want to keep driving, I've just initiated the raid to Soul Walker, so stick around. And he's going to start a new lobby, so if you guys still want to do some more racing, it's available. And I'll be back tonight at 5 p.m. West Coast time to do Formula Dirt on Tiki, Finland. So if you guys want to do a bit of that, we'll be around.
Yeah, I think I might join you. I have to see if if I'm going out, but if I'm home, I think I'm definitely going to jump in if you have a room.
So. 5 a.m.
All right, thanks for the raid, Stoneman.
Yeah, thanks for the raid. Thanks for the lobbies.
Yep, no worries. Thank you guys for coming. I mean, like, I'll just keep doing this as long as people keep showing up. So it's all good.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, no worries. Later, guys.
Yeah, sharing is caring. Huh?
Okay, if you're still watching the channel, it's about to raid out. Thanks for being here. Stone, thanks for the resub. And we'll see you in a little bit, buddy. And Cylin for coming to hang out and get this party started. Kane for the raid, who was, we were all just hanging out. I mean, it's like 24 hours, 7 days a week that we're all chilling in somebody's lobby, right? So make sure you join the WRF and the other associated Discords here, and you'll always have somebody to race with. Appreciate you guys. I love doing this stuff. This is what I do for fun. So hopefully you guys feel the same way about it. Take care. We'll see you at the next service.